Belize, bro, belize! Listen up and listen to me. I got locked up and now I'm free. Free to be what I wanna be. Love y'all.
Crazy.
Still works.
You all can't see it, but you see that guy there? That is the more, what I used to look like when I was overweight. And there he is smoking. That's the smoking Aryan tropical Jewish vegan cowboy, folks. You just missed it. There he goes. Oh my God, that's crazy. Yep, y'all just missed me. From the back, blast in the past. Overweight Earthman Eric PLOTT. Going smoking a cigarette. I hope the best for you, my friend. I salute you and your hamburgers. God bless you, sir. Hello, friends and family. It is Blaze, your tropical Jewish vegan cowboy, and I'm here at our first ever local pickup spot. On the flight, get some Moringa K, the highness of nutrition for all produce in the Philippines. The most nutritional substance on planet Earth. Take off the flight. Aloha, friends and family. Earthman Eric. I'm here on Ormus Up. I am the sea monster of Sardinia. Letting this Ormus soak in. If you start to think, that's gonna be Santo Domingo betrayal.
Santo Domingo, that's the one that gave the women.
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah, that's the flower of it.
It's pretty hot for
It's like a woman.
Very minor.
Yeah, so if you start to think, all about this. Think all about this. I don't think it's no, it has to be the bark.
The bark or the leaf?
I think that one, that will be the bark.
The bark? Yeah.
So if you start to think about it, if you start to think about what all the disease we have, why they're here, we humans created. Right? We humans created. We have, we have animals that have been here in this earth before us. This earth don't belong to the human.
Right.
Yeah, the humans is considered the smartest species in this earth.
Right.
Yeah. We have the privilege of talking. We have the privilege of communicating.
Yeah.
But we are the ones who are destroying this planet. If you look at all what's happening, and if you start to look and think further, we was invited to this planet. What we came and do, we come as humans, we start to kidnap all the wildlife, we start to take them as pets,
Enslaved.
slave them, start to poison the earth, start to kill the earth. If you start to think what we are doing to save this earth, what humanity is doing to save this earth, there is a small community trying to help the earth.
And family, here we are.
You don't remember being out with us and going to Mexico? In Cancun?
This is 100 pesos. If anybody can tell me the transliteration between the U.S.
That is
Banco,
not
Mexico,
that is not
pesos.
the one that's higher. Mexican money is a lot less than the
Yeah, 100 peso.
It is really slower way to live.
I love it.
See how slow? It's like all day to get anywhere.
I love it because there's no rush, and it tells you, you're young, you're youthful. If you're healthy and it makes you healthier, then why not trade that out for fast life of getting everything all at once? Might as well enjoy it slowly and enjoy it, savor it, the moment.
You could even do something like that. For instance, I'd like to play music. Remember that one guy played in the afternoon?
Oh yeah.
You can go down there one day a month, play. I'd like to.
Well, they want
play.
show tunes. They want stuff that people
You
know.
never know. You start in the afternoon. I'm just saying creatively something.
This is what actually, when you leave, this is the awesome store to go to.
Belize
Whether it's Belize, higher life. Yeah, it's Belize dollars, so everything, if it's $10 Belize, if it's $5. Look at this one. Let's see if I can put this. I can't put it. Straight out of Belize. I know I want that. Oh, I know.
We don't have a water like this.
I love it.
Sometimes we gotta do that for that trail. But when I read about that,
Oh, so cool. We got all kinds of neat foods and drinks. Look at that, Belize, some women scrolling. This is the place to be, the place to go when you're going and leaving Want to know how much it is? U.S. currency.
probably $12 more or something.
This is sugar cane, folks. You ever heard of sugar cane? It's raw sugar cane. Sweet nectar of life.
I bet you boil it. You can have a really nice drink.
We have it for breakfast, everybody. This is our breakfast essential.
Cane Twiddles. We're headed out.
If there's mosquitoes, smack them and kill them.
Right. Smack them and kill them. Yeah, because we don't have a blanket oil because TSA stole our blanket oil. We had a terrible
event with TSA.
The rest of them, they don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, it's like 90% to 10%. It really is. Yeah.
You know,
I love it, man. You're kind of like an activist like myself. That's what I try to wake people up, and we're kind of like a whispering voice in the wilderness or the jungle. Really? Turn right now? I saw these little nuts on the ground. What are those? Are they those? I don't know. It's like a little black.
oh, good from the burrito. I approve of the burrito.
Is it good? It's not good for. A burrito too. It was somewhere. A burrito. Yeah, I just saw. I thought they were walnuts or something.
No, I love this place. Yeah, you can't eat when you don't have teeth. That's nice.
Morning Kingdom. Welcome.
Remember me, Claire? I get out. I know.
How are you?
Yeah, hey, what names of everyone again?
Yadi.
Yadi,
Yummy.
Jeff, Claire, Eric, Yadi, your son Yami. You didn't get to meet him really. Hi. Yum.
It says the popcorn balls,
They
right?
have popcorn balls.
Where's the popcorn balls?
Yeah. Look at banana trees. My son is going to help. And we were telling him how you're her son and
Jungle.
we could still somehow. We have a long way to go.
You're just going to put the moringa seeds in between it even. Again, but where's our lamp? Right here.
He'll go as far as he can go. And we're about a quarter mile.
Huh?
No, well, do you have trouble when you come?
Again, in the Moringa Kingdom. It's gorgeous out here. Been awake long. It's definitely a good long workout today. And kind of a prehistoric kind of a jungle look. Of course, the Moringa Kingdom, the highness of nutrition. These are all coconut trees here. See, there's a coconut there. We have durian, mangosteen, and acai, as well as moringa and soursop, graviola. That's kind of the jungle there. I think I call it the Jurassic Park of nutrition. That's what it's going to be. Yeah, there's nothing like high alkaline coconut. Raw, live
That's
coconut.
awesome.
So,
Love it. It's a lot different since last time I came. We put the bananas in the front, huh?
special here.
I'm not really sure.
You know, it's what's good about the moringa oil. Kind of always marinate on my skin with the soap. Is out here, look at this, wearing shorts. Same.
I'm not really sure where she wants them, but probably around here somewhere.
You know me? So, this is a permafrost cabin. Moringa Kingdom. So we can put some one of the subtropicals over here. skin's really not attracted to that. That smell of high minerals and nutrition. And it's safe out here. I mean, I'd sleep out here. I could live out here. Well, we are going to be. It's a secluded area, uncharted, and completely just out in the middle of nowhere in the world. So we call it the Ring Kingdom. We get all of our fish, purest water in the world, literally. I'm feeling some rain. I thought we had one mango or something. What? Soursop? Where?
Well, do you know what soursop looks like, Daddy? You do? We got some.
Right here? Got weeds. Whew. Hey. Alright, yeah, that is soursop. Wow. Dang. That's awesome, yeah. That's raw, that's fresh. Can't get in there. I mean, figure out where the key. Yeah, there is. They eat a lot of pests. That's raw, that's fresh. Thatch palm, right? Thatch. What is it? Yeah. It looks similar. Looks like a sensitive tree. I don't know. This is moringa. Unless it's a different type. Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. This one here? Yeah, that's a little guy, but he's good in there, huh? He's pretty mature. What? Oh, wow, really? No, I don't think so. That one is, yeah.
This one's something else?
Yeah.
Mimosa?
It looks similar. Looks like a sensitive tree. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Then deer.
That's your cave, that lady. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, don't they eat some animal or like they eat something that
Yeah, they're here. Ew.
they bugs, yeah. Wow. Holy shit. During the night time, it's better to come. Is that milk? Oh no. I want it. That's for man. Oh wow, yeah, that's my house there. That's awesome. Probably will be. I am the sea monster of Sardinia.
Yeah, there you go.
Letting this ormus soak in. We got some fresh ormus. Here we go to our cabins. Wow. Which number was it? 16? 17? Yeah, 17. By the river. And so TSA took her moringa oil and her Melanie Trump.
Beautiful.
And you could tell that woman liked
And my
that.
shampoo, and my conditioner.
Of course, you gotta put
You
that
could
in your
say, well, it should be
carry-on.
in your the other one, but they could mail it to you. My thing is they threw it away. My moringa oil was 6 ounces. They could throw it away. Who would take your things and throw it in the trash? And they could go throw it away.
TSA stole my and get cavities at the same time.
No, you
Cane
won't.
sugar.
It's food. It's not food.
Yeah, this is raw food, folks. You can eat as much of this as you want. It's a whole food
It's
cane
all right.
sugar.
Take
Good
the
sugar
things
for
that are
you.
valuable that you spent good money on and throw it in the trash. They could say, this is what has to be mailed back to our customers. This is a government, TSA. It's so hurtful to lose my moringa oil.
Food
600
cane
ounces.
sugar. Good sugar for you. You can grind it. You can press it.
For the brain.
You can get syrup out of it. That's how they make cane syrup, soda. Anyway,
Delicious.
TSA stole my almond milk, and it was a terrible experience for me.
Value of retail is around $200, and we have to put a damage amendment claim in, so we can be refunded. And it's only the thing
expensive.
we do. I would not throw your thing away because you couldn't bring it.
Because I got my mangoes, my oranges, my bananas, and my shampoo. No, I didn't
We
think
can
so.
get it at the Oregon.
Oh, they searched my eye solution like that was for medication because I got to take my contacts out, so they couldn't legally take it. Look at that little bird. Look at that. The little hopping around. Are those chickens? These little birds.
Might be there. Oh, is that Jesus walks on the water bird?
Jesus walks on the water bird. Oh, the one that runs on the.
Yeah. It is, because that's where we...
Like flowers meet. I fell according to life, a child. Oh, but the fire was wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames were high, and it burned, burned, burned. The ring of fire.
piriformis ocean, right? Like Ring Kingdom. Moving salt water. Water in between the rocks. Give me water. Give me water. Give me water. Give me water. Water in the rock. Satanea. Yeah, crabby hookup. What's interesting is that mana actually means formless. It equates to Merperka, which is Egyptian for the bread of life. It's found in these oceans. It's life. Oh wow, yeah, that's my house there. That's awesome. Probably will be. The Belizean Autobahn. We're going 80. They're going 100.
75. I'm like walking.
Belizean Autobahn. This is my favorite place. It's a nice little home there. Yeah, there's our house.
That probably didn't even come.
That house may have cost $300,000 to $400,000. We don't know. Could be, or I would say $1 million for U.S. retail. Malibu. Malibu, the house is $2 million plus.
So you go to the beach anyway.
I don't think I've ever stayed here, have I? And I just have one thing to say to you. Success is a journey and not a destination. My dad yelled over here, he said, watch out for crocs. I said, we're going croc hunting down by the river. So here I am at the river again. I said, even if a croc came by and tried to come get me, I'd be able to outrun it. But so checking in, I said they were probably more domesticated. Not sure why that recording didn't go through. It just kind of bounced off here, but I remember. And then, oh yeah, I went over here and talked about this. This guy here is beautiful, gorgeous. Look at this. Lacy, this is what you call pygmy date palm. We call it the Messiah date palm. And, you know, it's one of the older palm trees. We got ones that are Jesus date palms too that are, even date back to even further origination. This pygmy date palm, we call Messiah date palm, is just really lacy and heavenly. Produces an air filter to purify oxygen that is out of this world. Actually purifies xylene, bleach, ammonia, and formaldehyde. Amazing. One of the top air purification plants, according to NASA. I don't know how much validity that holds, considering the Earth is more of a dome and flat than rather circular and round, and we have not been on the moon. So we're going to listen to some Dream Theater. New car, which is called like some weird name. We love to have you come along, and I just had a little bit of my kratom. Check us out, PLOTT palm trees. Enjoy the best of both worlds. Say on palm trees. That used to be the old number. That was 855-841-9659. I said that in a while. How are you all doing? You look great today. You look good. You can look shiny and brand new if you check out my new site, the Kazwa. Someone said, Eric, I get people often who say this.
It's decorative.
And this you can get it here, I believe. This is called facciolata.
What's it called?
Facciolata. But facciolata means fake. Because this is not concrete, you know. This can be removed.
It's not rock. It's some kind of a synthetic rock.
Okay, that's the reason it's called.
Do they put anything in the middle here?
Plaster. It's just plaster and fix.
Okay.
I like that.
We have
It's like all the
So it prevents bugs from coming in.
It feels real though. What's it made of?
This
is made of rock, though.
Yeah, but it's not concrete completely because this, if you remove it, you can broke it right away.
True.
Yeah. This is what
It's finished.
No.
It's finished.
Hey. Whoa. There, wait a minute. Them dragons, iguanas.
Right there.
He's a little one. That's like a
See,
lizard.
that's camouflaging. Oh, he's a good size. His tail's long.
There he is. Jesus lizard looking one. There he is. Wow. You don't want it? Lush, mature. Well, no. Is this?
This is Elvira.
This might be Americana yucca. Yeah, because the iguanas were this big. They were like the size of a dog. Like, you know the Quasimodo dragon? Or whatever the Komodo dragon is? I think it's in one of my videos. Oh, really? You got soursop? Oh, wow.
This is different.
Yeah, this sugar cane.
Banana is like over there.
Yeah, there's tons of bananas.
We've got two.
Oh, yeah. It kills cancer cells, right?
Okay. This, the people that are in diet, they will actually make a tea of the leaf for cholesterol.
Oh, the tea
Wow.
leaves.
Yeah.
Did you know that this is
Fresh.
100 times more
Can we have
powerful
some of the
than
leaves for
chemotherapy
tea?
for cancer?
For
These
leaves?
kill cancer cells.
Yeah, y'all don't got cancer
Could
a lot
I take
here.
just a few leaves
So
to make
how-
a tea?
Yeah.
Could I take some?
Yep.
Roux or salve, and you can drink it, and it kills cancer cells. It attacks cancer cells, and it leaves normal, healthy cells alive.
Take as much as you like.
It's really good.
Yes, ma'am. Pick the young ones, not the.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, they
And
just,
which one is young?
The young
the little ones.
Are these ones? Okay.
The reason, let me tell you something about
Like
me. I
pruning
don't.
it.
Yeah, I
Pruning it.
don't touch. I am a person that cannot touch the leaves or flowers because I dry them. They say my head is too
Can I
hot.
boil these fresh or dry them?
No.
Dry 'em.
Boil the water, and then just wash it properly and zip it in there.
Fresh.
That's
You
it.
don't have to dry 'em out.
It dehydrates them quickly.
Yeah, and that's it. That's for
original
cholesterol.
here,
Yeah,
this
take
little-
as many as it.
We make tea.
You know, people here they
While
don't
we're
know
here.
about it, and
We
some of them.
went with 2 soursop babies.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
I have 2 moringa and 7.
We're curing cancer in America with this.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, instead of,
No, this is good because
The little
here,
ones. We're
yeah,
pruning
You're going to have to put some water on it.
We can make tea when we get up near our cooking.
these are fresh soursop, right? Instead of Nirvana, ravioli.
Get dry leaves. I didn't know. And my neighbor, he has soursop,
Yeah.
and they're huge like this.
Oh, wow. They're big. It looks like a grenade.
We have an Asian market in Colombia. We don't need any products.
You don't need to neither eat it with sugar. It's just, it was my friend.
Wow.
We went out. We got no break. I'm bringing you a present. Yeah, he said, oh, it was so sweet.
Oh my god. Seriously, not even playing you. Best ice cream I've had in a long time. Ever. And it does taste like coconut milk. Shower shop with a swirl, chocolate swirl. Got to get this here. Make it fresh. I actually have the recipe for this on the plotfarmtree.madu, MIDDU.com. Yep. I have also the soursop sherbet, how to make soursop sherbet, yogurt, vegan, all vegan, and soursop smoothies. We got about 100 soursop recipes on our website. Go check them out. Wow. Guanabana?
No, I don't think we have to.
I think it's guanabana, something like
This
that.
one is the
Come.
sour. And you can smell it. Do you get some?
Yeah, I do smell it.
Exactly like soursop.
Wow. I've had the fruit soursop tree, baby. Look at all them coconuts.
Get the soursop
Yes.
Takes about two.
Milk.
Wow.
Takes about 2 years to get the fruit, I think, right? Something from here, from maturity. It'll
This
be.
one, we have the tree way over there. So it will, we told the gardener to put it over here.
Yeah, Messiah. Everybody's out from school.
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
I could probably. You got that microscope, don't you? Yeah. I think I can reach it from here.
Wow.
Iguana.
I took the moringa. We took the leaves and ground them up.
That's why we grow it now.
And now we grow it, but went into powder, and I mixed it with water. I'm not on any diabetes medicine, and I don't have diabetes.
Oh my goodness, Lord. I'm gonna, because then I probably want to be something like
Sure,
that.
sure.
I'm gonna end up with that because it's on our system. It's an unhealthy, definitely, yeah.
Little chicken. Chicken. And some people talk about growing moringa in Florida, or they grow moringa in general. It's like, oh, I have a moringa tree in my backyard. I can just tell you this. According to AAA plus quality cut, natural, organic soil, the black soil that you can dig your fingers in, they produce a moringa with higher, richer content. Look at that. And that's what a real mature moringa tree looks like. There's a tastes so sweet. Do they, honey? A houseboat. Is that really a plant, like what you call plantain? More rare. You guys got a lot of coconut trees.
You say this, you dry it, you powder it, and cap it. Or put it in a smoothie, a teaspoon a day. We take it every day. My husband is taking 3 shots a day.
Yes, insulin.
No more insulin, no more metformin, and no more drugs. Wow. Oh, look at behind it, what it's carrying. Wow. No, it's pulling a dock. A barge?
Load that up, and Mennonites load that up and deliver it. That's what they do. That's sugar boat.
Wow.
Not to this deforestation. There's been a lot of deforestation in the area.
That's terrible. I wasn't aware of that. I'm glad you said something. You know? You wouldn't know, but it makes sense. They want to make money. You know? That's how you do it. I understand that.
The food and pesticides.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were banning GMO and pesticides.
Well,
for a long time here in the
Mexico
Middle
wouldn't allow pesticides
Now
to
they're
the
letting
water.
it back in. This.
Burn it?
See? Because I was trying out this is the leaf on the sugar that's here, they burn it here in an orange one.
Okay.
It's for it to get more
This
sugar.
would be white sugar and they burn it.
Uh-huh.
It makes it sweeter.
It-
Some sugars from our Amish. We buy this. It's from the outside. It's called coconut sugar.
They make it sweeter so they can take out more of it. Because they would, yeah, it's sweet, but when they burn it, it's just like cooking it.
Right.
They take out more
So then we know
sugar.
how they make it sweet. Because, I mean, you chew on it,
It's
Yes,
sweet.
oh,
it's
yeah.
sweet, but it isn't that
Oh, I
sweet.
taste the
And
sugar.
did you know, like this too, there's a lot of people do not know when they chew on it,
Yeah.
raw, they get this raw. No, that's the only one. But like it's not here, that's what they do.
You can have a fire. Stick it in the fire.
There are many kinds of seeds. This like this one is raw.
With a raw
That's
cane.
the reason it's soft.
That raw cane sugar. It's white, but it's
It's soft.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's tender. It just get all over. It's good in your kidneys. Yes, it is. That's what it does.
So it's like, so you like put it in
I
the
like
fire.
Detox.
No?
Yes.
Detoxes.
Yes. And a lot of people they would chew it on it.
I like it.
It cleans your
Yeah.
In your intestines?
Yes.
In your intestines?
Yes. It's
And
just
so when they heat it up, it's like roast
Sear
marshmallows.
yeah. For your kidneys. And did you know?
Look at that.
We know that out. If I had a cup or a bar,
Takes out there. I can see why this stuff's addictive.
Yeah, we are starting here. We have a good friend in Europe, which is helping us to talk about the pesticides effect. We have been actually the scientific university of this to do research and find out what type of chemicals we have in our land and water, or what's the type of pollution. And the results come up, and now we are doing a symposium to show the country this is what we found out on the ground. So we should not only worry about the
You should do a
drilling.
dissertation. You should do a. You should have
You know
him
there's
speak.
natural
You should have him
pesticides, right?
speak for
I mean,
him.
they have natural. It produces a sweet honey nectar. And you'll see actually, the leaf drop onto the ground, and it feeds the soil. See how black the soil is? It's just really rich soil right there. You can cut to eat the soil because it's got B12 in it. And it tastes sweet, the soil itself. Okay, how some animals eat the actual soil through worms and birds. See, look, there's even birds on here that eat the flowers. This is a quadruple A plus quality moringa tree, baby. And this is how we actually, those are drumsticks. Look at the drumstick.
They get to the branches will break because of the weight of the roots. So what this do, when branches are going, vines are going up, it will tilt up and then it drops. It keeps them down.
And so, this makes a good post, right?
It's not good for fence. It's good for fencing because if you plant it on your fence during the rainy season, they grow back again.
Yeah, we were going to do
We've
this
seen
on a
that.
property.
We've been recommended.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like me, I would not eat the no, I like it,
I like it.
but I wouldn't like it. I don't consume white sugar because it has.
We're fine, we're fine.
I eat the brown sugar.
Hold on. Here it is, that's a drumstick. Oh, I got it. This is actually the most valued part of the tree.
He only sees what he desires to see. It took a while, but finally
I love you know, and what's right here? The moringa? Yeah. Oh my god. Really? Okay. I like that. You got gravel. That's neat. It's different.
I didn't know if you were coming home to eat, but we rented a car. We rented a car.
Finally got the floor.
We rented out serious about that.
No, just don't try to help.
No, we're not.
The way they drive around here.
It's moringa. Wow. Can I take a picture of that? Do I have to take a picture of that?
Absolutely.
Cool. Thank you. I love it. Wow. That's cool how it droops.
Oh, the way it did that?
Yeah. Wow, man. Just because of the sun, maybe.
Matter of fact, I took some of this. You ever been to Jim's Kitchen?
What you do is you eat it by cooking it, and there's more of them. And you can eat the leaves. You pull it off like that, and you actually just watch this with your fingers. See how I did that? And you can put all those leaves right there, right into your mouth. You can put. Look, someone has already harvested all of these.
Okay.
I'm saving it freezing. Right.
I still let you know.
Branches, like so. See how easy? Just like that. And then you got your flowers here, and this is like our complex. Our complex has all parts of the tree. So you have the leaf. You see those leaf buds, blossoms, the leaves, and actually the bark. You can grind this bark here and juice it up. The roots and smaller sprouts you can take. This one's easily 40 feet tall, mature. This is probably about 10 years old. They normally grow 10 to 12 feet a season. And then once they hit to this height, or they just begin maturing, get fatter around the bark. So you can take all of this. So you have like a whole thing, and you can put it into tea, fresh, and you can dry them. It's wild crafted. This is quite possibly the richest moringa you can get on the planet right here. Oh my God, there's a soursop tree. Look at the soursop.
If you do it on the dry season, you will only have fence for 2 months. And then it gets rotten and go down.
This is more my friend, that tree.
Yeah.
Gumbalumba. Interesting names.
Really interesting name. This is a sapote tree.
Which one is this? Whoa.
This is the sapote.
Sapote.
Sapote. It's the
Sapote.
the one you bring yesterday. It will be inside.
Yes.
Yeah. This sapote tree is a hardwood. It's being used for plants on the use it as a hose post. If you take this for your hose post, you will have a post for maybe 20 to 25 years.
Wow.
A long time. There's another one better than this. It's called Madre de Cacao, which you will have it for 50 or 60 years.
Oh my God.
This one here, that time of period, but then during the British time in Belize, when Belize was under the Crown colony, they used this tree to take out the sap of it. We might see some of it still with the scars of that time. They collect the sap of the tree, and they exported to British to England for the rubber gum or whatever they want to do with it. They also do gum with it, tree gum. So
Killing them. So it's
Wow.
like, is it like the tree that gives off?
Pesticide, and it has nitrogen in it, so it makes the plants grow.
grow, yeah.
And it's like an invisible fence. It could spray it, put it in compost tea, it could spray it in your machines and all that. Same and more growth, 33% higher yield.
Wow.
And Monsanto is
Indian
coming
research.
into this country. Monsanto has destroyed the most of everything.
Yeah.
Big money.
And they come in Belize.
We have
Trying to do
efficient
this
soil.
phosphate, you know, the Roundup. The Roundup is total poison.
That's
everything.
Yeah, that's
I know you guys get a lot more rain in the winter, it's a little cooler, but that's nothing like where we get negative degrees.
So you're planning to come and live here too?
Oh yeah, I could live here now. I'd love to. It's just all the stuff we have to do. You know, visa, passport and visa, you know, and then if you get approved and all that. I mean, I wish I was born here. I do, honestly. Especially the way things are going in America, like you had talked about, it's tenfold worse. You guys haven't even touched the surface what they're doing here. If you look at us, that's what they're going to try to do to you guys. And that's what I would fight. I'd be willing to come here and fight for, is activists for the environment.
Yeah.
Someone has to speak up for the environment, or, you know, we'll have concrete jungles, we'll have skyscrapers, and we'll have, you know, and whether that's capitalist or what, I don't know what. Corporatist, that's what it is, corporatist.
We want to have Moringa, and now this opportunity, we want to keep that on the forefront. You know, we're going to live our life, but also tell people Moringa's available. Here's what it is, potency.
Save your life.
Not feeling well. So, at home we have a moringa tree.
Oh, okay.
So my wife says, you know what? I think I will give you moringa tea.
Yep.
So she started to do the tea. That's for some reason the tree can't give the seeds. We have every time the parrots eating the flowers and things like that. So she started to do me the tea up the leaves.
Yeah.
She got the leaves and do the tea.
Amazing.
Something we found out in our test that Roundup is one of the highest in the soil, and that's what that's what we are going to show the country. Look at this, and we are inviting people from government to this symposium.
Good.
And we will show them this is the results.
If you get an activist voice,
Yeah.
what's going to happen, and your kids are going to be poisoned.
Yeah.
There won't be soil like our country. The soil is going.
Yeah, we have no B12. I did soil research. B12, which is good, you know, bacteria, they kill it because it's like that pesticide kills that. That's what they don't want on the leaves, the bugs to bite the leaves and all that. So it sprays it and kills all life and biophotons. So
That's why people
how can you have a good tomato? It
That's
tastes
how
good.
you get You don't have to live with diabetes shots if you really do take and commit yourself. Because Jeff only took it, what, twice a day, Jeff?
I had problems.
2 grams.
I had problems with my kidney, and then I always used.
That's a
You
problem.
know?
That's right.
Oh yeah, your body can't digest it. The soil can't digest it. How are you? And the soil absorbs into the plant. We all know that. You are what you eat.
The first day I started drinking, I started to eat a lot. And then 3 days after, I see my big color changing. You know, it's getting better. I drink it like a month. That was actually my water. Every day before I come to work, she packs like 2 or 3 liters of water so that I can drink it. And she says, when you feel thirsty, you drink this water. Every time you feel thirsty,
It all connects.
this is your oxygen.
Yeah, I know, you can
We will
feel
be
it.
in a train of about 10 minutes, then we will arrive to the pond, and we will see if we can find some birds.
Okay.
And after that, we will come out. When we are coming out, well, meanwhile we're going, I will be explaining a little bit of trees, which species they are, what they are used for, and things like that. So when we come back from there, we will find some, we will go to the bat cave. I'll show you a bat cave. We might see some
Bat cave.
Yeah, and so we might see some bats coming out. So that will be good. I mean, like this one here, we have this tree. This is the black poison wood. Black poison? Yeah. It's how you could recognize it is because it always have these black spots, especially right now for the rain. You will see the black spots on the trunk.
The fungus or something.
Yeah, that is the
It's a
sap
bad
of the
tree.
tree. That is the sap of the tree, and when it come up into the tree, it stays black.
But it's a bad tree.
It's a bad tree actually for you because if it catches your skin, it will make you like burn spots. It will swells up like if hot water drop on you,
Damn.
and it will take a
Mr. Food.
crazy, yeah, it will take a crazy rash on you. That if you start to scratch it, it will spray on your body.
Oh,
Man, let's stay away from this guy.
Poison. We call that poison ivy.
Yeah, just like the poison ivy.
Probably even more
We
severe.
have some of these trees on our property in Corzall.
and they cut them down.
Cut 'em down.
Yeah. So what did he call it?
What's that poison?
Did he call it gum? No, chechem. They call it chechem. We
Chechem.
have an antidote for it in the forest too, and that is the red gumbo limbo. Here's one.
Right next to it.
Right next to it.
Isn't that interesting?
Gumbo limbo. Gumbo limbo.
Gumbo limbo.
It's really easy to recognize because you look at this, it spills off the bark. And actually what the bark spills off is because it's self-protection. It's self-protection because when vines are, this tree is a soft-broken tree. A soft-broken tree ready. Right? Because they say, this water, I don't know what it will help or what. So, and it's making me pee a lot. So I start to drink that water. I had allergic reaction because of my kidneys. And then the doctor gave me some pills which was actually affecting my liver because I was feeling this. I was not feeling good. I was worried because I said, shucks, I'm young, I might die young now, so, you know, and then afterwards, after 1 or 2 months after that, I'm not feeling pain on my kidney. I'm not feeling bad. So,
You used to take moringa?
yeah,
Are you still with it?
I still drink moringa, not every day, but I still drink the tea at least twice a week. At least twice 2 days a week, I still drink tea.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
so you didn't give up the moringa
I don't
drink?
give up, I still drink it.
No, I mean back when
Or that's the tree he was talking about on our property. We cut into it. He said you can feed it like bubble gum.
Just need some flavor. Get some peppermint herb and sugar.
Yeah. Remember?
Make your own gum.
He would chew in it. Yeah. That's what he's talking about.
I don't know if I'd chew on that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you need to know.
You want to do the
You won't go and take
black
out
poison.
The black poison.
Oh God, I can't imagine. That'd be terrible. Ormus, life. That's that Ormus they were talking about. It's got life. You heard of Ormus? You know about it. It's life. It's all amongst us. It's God.
This tree here, it's used by the people, still by the people. It's still being used by my people.
Slip.
You know, like my race, it's mestizo, which is a mixture of the Mayan and the Spaniard. So I am a mestizo, and we have a lot of Mayan traditional because it's a mixture race, right? A mixture.
Right.
So what people do with this tree, this is called Santo Domingo. This tree, it's commonly to the Ceiba.
Seba.
And
That's
in
that one.
Santo Domingo, people will get the bark of it, they will chop it, and then they will make a tea. When the lady, a lady have birth, give birth, any woman give birth, they will give them this tea to clean their system. Even after they come out from hospital, as they reach home, even the mother-in-law or their mom will have this tea ready.
Wow.
detoxification.
It's like something like sacred or
Yeah,
sacramental or something.
Sacramental or something, yeah. So they will drink it, and then they say that will take off all the cold of that her pores and her body have been observed, and that the woman won't be suffering pain afterwards.
Wow.
And that's all over any community.
It's
Dang.
one tree.
This one tree
They
will
will
be
travel
used.
to get it.
They will travel. They will go to the forest to get it if they don't have it. Like for example, if they don't have it at home, and my wife is going to give birth, I have to find that tree. No matter if I have to go far away, but I have to bring it. You know?
It's like a narcotic or a
In America, it's
pain
like
relief.
I need pickles and ice cream. Oh, I've got to go and find the pickles and ice cream at any hour of the night.
Or chocolate.
2 a.m., whatever. Got to get it done.
Well, this is a little bit more natural. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then this
That's
is
awesome.
natural, and then that's what they do.
Oh, wow. Well,
No, this is Warrior.
yeah, that's not moringa. She often thinks because they're lacy, they're moringa. That's not moringa, though. That's not moringa. It's got an interesting smell. Like almost like licorice. Or,
Yeah.
of course, my sinuses are messed up.
It smells like wild pig, and they call it
Okay.
wari wood. It's the same pose you have at your palapa.
Oh.
Same pose that is in the middle of
Oh,
the
a big
restaurant.
post.
Yeah,
You're kidding me? A big white thing?
Yeah.
That's that?
that's that. There, they call it wari
How many
because
years is that?
the Mayan, in the Creole name for the wild pigs, the colored pigary, the Creole name is wari.
Wari.
And it smells like a wild pig, and that is the reason they call it wari. Hunters use it to blend their smell.
They
Oh,
would
so you
rub
rub it
on
on
them,
them
and then they
we'll
would
be able to tell.
Yeah.
Well, that's some sauerkraut ice cream.
Sour sop? I already got some.
You might have taken it.
Sour sop ice cream, baby.
They make sauerkraut. Thank you.
And again, you said sour sop ice cream, right? Woo! I haven't had sour sop since I've been here. I love it. Where do you get them? Fresh? Or
From
Mexico?
No, from here. From
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow. Cool. Awesome. And how late are y'all open for? So tonight? 10 o'clock? Cool. Yeah? Oh, really? No way.
Oh, we get another round of these.
Of course, whenever you're ready, I can just
Okay, we gotta be fast.
Gracias.
Okay. See the ring? The ring also holds it up so you can either watch it or
Yeah.
dip.
I don't want one of those. I mean, they kind of, I mean, you can't get one for a guy. They don't have one for a guy. I had one that did that. It was a hand one. You put your fingers in it.
That's really good.
See, I wish I had one because I can't hold my phone.
Recording. I like that Chevy's behind it. I'm going to post that. Look, Chevy.
See Chevy?
I guess.
It's kind of hard to do it. Yeah.
Chevy. Praise God for Chevy, Mexico, Belize, Central America, and the people who want to reform and change this world for the better, and good food. And for this rest of the day, that we stay safe and continue eating fresh and stuff like that. In Jesus' name. And the Holy Spirit and Yahweh. Amen. Let's dig in. What is this amazing thing? Beans and rice like a pancake?
Now you can mix your coleslaw. We'll give it the creamier.
They put it into a mold.
Change the cream like this. I don't want to do that. This will be
Sour sop coming soon. I'm going to show you. Fresh sour sop, baby, from Belize. Fresh Belize sour sop. Kill cancer cells 10,000 times better than chemotherapy. You can order it all fresh from us. So we're in your kingdom.
Roma, third time.
Chica. I've heard this song in English. Right? I actually posted this in one of my videos. Look up Black Bamboo video, Plot Pop Kush. That's this song. In English. Or no, it's French, actually. I got the French version of the song. It's a love song. No, that's good. What is that? I don't know. It's not too hot. What's this?
Plantain bread.
That's plantain.
That sauce is so good.
Thank you. Is this plantain? Plantain. Good. Hey, you guys got it perfect.
I'll have what he's having.
If you're not dancing by the time you leave, come here. You can't, by the time you leave,
Dead.
you will be dancing.
Here local at our dentist medical center. And you can get like actual dentistry done for a lot cheaper, more affordable than in the States, the same jobs. So, get our teeth examined, cavities pulled, stuff like that. Should we bring what's Mom's phone? Your phone's in here. Let's get Wi-Fi. Cheaper. You get a whole job. $200, same job.
You couldn't get here earlier with the checkout. All the way in outside of Bridgeport. And then the egg came at 1:30 and got here. Okay. Did Willie? I don't remember him. I'm looking at a couple of his teeth. I'm wondering, do you do Brightler?
No,
Okay, can you look at a couple of his teeth just?
if you have time, I don't want to wait.
He's going to do measure his thing.
Yeah, I just want to have a look at him and then.
Oh.
Your dad's getting dentures.
Okay.
He's going to order them now. He has to get them measured. I'm not sure what he has with his teeth.
Just irritation, simple up here. Gum. I don't know if it's
You don't want to get him
gingivitis.
pulled or any of that.
Yeah.
I showed him your moringa tree. Oh, okay. And you saw it in soursop? No, I wouldn't like that.
It's better.
I don't do that.
That's smart.
So, when people do that, they get so sensitive when they just get their
Cold
grass
water.
quickly, they shock them.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
Oh, okay.
Well, I put like a thing over my teeth.
Yeah, over
Right
there.
here.
Yeah.
His was so bad with fall.
Yeah.
No, it bruised the teeth under the gum, doctor.
Yeah, it scraped half my teeth
It
off.
was really bad. It bruised the gum and the teeth came in and they were discolored. So he put something over and they're beautiful teeth, but now they bug you? Or is it the
Well,
other
it's the
teeth?
two sides. Look
The
at how
side?
rag got.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
That's it.
Crag.
That could be,
I don't know what to do.
That you cap. Yeah, there you got a,
There's two.
hopefully it's not
Rabbits.
cancer.
Raviola.
Those are superfoods.
Yes.
They're lush. They're really good.
Very
nice. Beautiful.
good,
Gorgeous.
Good trees. Yeah. But see, for me, I'm just going to live with my teeth. But I want to get something to fight with.
Yeah, be careful.
If you do the whitening, what they do, that's Clorox.
Borax bleach?
Yeah, bleach, that's what you use.
Have you heard of using banana peel? Like to use it on banana peel? And,
I don't know if that works.
They say it whitens.
They say that whitens. And it's not the banana peel, it's the acid that comes in the banana
Oh, that's not necessarily good.
The antidote for the black poison wood.
Yeah, yeah.
You get the leaf or the bark of it, put it in a bucket of water, and you wash yourself where the black poison wood it is. It won't cure it right away. You have to do it like for 3 days, and then it splits up.
So this will get rid of that nasty.
Antidote for the black poison wood.
Yeah, yeah.
You get the leaf or the bark of it, put it in a bucket of water, and you wash yourself where the black poison wood it is. It won't cure it right away. You have to do it like for 3 days, and then it splits up.
So this will get rid of that nasty.
Yeah.
It's like skin. It's like a
If you're
human.
gonna treat it with this, you will have it like for 2 weeks. Oh,
Well, how do you do it? Like you just scrape it with a
just chop it.
Okay.
Or get the leaves.
Wow.
And then,
Yeah, you have to chop
Boil.
the hard bark.
the
Hard
hard
bark.
Oh.
Yeah, and then and then you put it on a bucket of water, let it there for a couple hours, and then you just wash yourself.
That's many years of folklore remedies, huh?
Or just get the leaf of it and just put it on the bucket. But it's difficult to get leaves. So
Yeah, quite.
you know?
Oh,
Yeah, so it's better to get
that's cool. What do you think about the pesticides that people put in in the houses to prevent, you know?
Well, you know, sometimes it's good to, well, it's when the shop you have to use it. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes it's crazy to use it, right?
Mhm.
But I mean,
For that, it's kind of logical.
yeah,
And
you
that's,
have to think about
yeah, termite.
I sometimes, you know, I love conservation. I love all of this, and that's the reason I'm still doing this job. But I also have to understand the living of the people, right? There's some needs. I understand that people need wood. Even myself need wood to construct. I understand that. I'm not saying don't do it. Do it the right way, right? So, for me, if you're using a pesticide to spray your building, for example,
Yeah. For treatment.
yeah, for treatment, it's something that you won't do it every day.
Yeah, it's one time, right?
It's one time for life. Hopefully.
And it's that wood. It's not like we're spraying cooking bark and the leaves. That's just like the soursop. If you take the leaves and the soursop bark, mix it, and make a boil of tea, it can cure cancer, neurological disorders,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are just becoming aware of that. Or bear cat claw. That's in the jungle down in, I think, South America, Brazil. I don't know if you guys have bear cat claw, but it's pretty common for cancer, reversing cancer, or, preventing it.
I know about the soursop, but I
Yeah.
don't know about the other one.
Cat claw.
Yeah, I know about the soursop.
Bear cat claw? Is it bear cat claw?
Huh?
Bear cat claw? That's the one that cures cancer. It's in Brazil, I think. It's down south, so it may not grow up.
Yeah, you probably could grow it here. If you grow soursop, you should be able to grow this one. And then pawpaws, we can grow pawpaws, which is related. And then there's the cherimoya. It's probably 9. Florida's like,
Well, they're close to the equator.
dude, wow. Because Florida,
They're real close to the equator.
Hawaii is like 11, 10. It's way up. Subtropical is
We are in the subtropical.
8, 9, and 10.
We are in the subtropical.
Okay. Then 11 and 12, which is really hot, like Australia, 12.
This is a good side here.
In fact, Australia is burning hell hot.
Yeah, red side, really good.
Yeah, that's rich soil there. See, so what we do is we take a pitchfork thing and just break up where we want to put something, and then backfill it with the good soil. But like you said, the trees get so big, the roots spread out for probably, oh my God, many, many feet, and it takes up the soil and all that moisture.
But actually, to plant here, because we have a reforestation program where we are planting mahogany, what we do, to plant a tree, we do a hole like this.
Oh,
2 feet by 2 feet.
okay.
And 2 feet deep.
That's a mature tree you're putting in, or a
We're
baby?
putting a tree which is up only 9 months.
So you give it time to kind of have.
So what we do, we put it there. We put the tree on the center. Of course, we refill it with dry leaves and things like that in the inside and soil, so that just the top of the leaf stays like right on the top of the tree where it's supposed to stay in the top of the soil.
Mm-hmm.
And then we cover around so that it's not compact and the tree have enough space to
Develop,
spread out
establish.
the roots and things like that. So it will spray roots because it's young. It won't be strong enough. That's just for
You cover it all the way to the leaves.
Yeah, that is just for give them more chance of living. They have more chances of living. It's more. You have more
So
space.
as they
to
get
spread,
bigger,
yeah.
you don't have to transfer.
Yeah,
They just be able to grow out.
That's smart. And then it's neat because you see how this is like
You want
mulch.
to be able to see a tree like that? A mahogany tree? I've never seen one.
I showed you.
Okay.
You really don't have to fertilize or mulch out here because God does it naturally in nature.
We don't really use more fertilizers.
Why would you? You know, the leaves fall and they break down.
Yeah, break down and everything. We are not using pesticides, nothing.
No.
So what we do, we have a reforestation program.
Yeah.
So what we do is we are planting different species of trees so that they have a way of control by themselves. You know,
Mhm.
they don't really they make the, if there's a disease coming, we will have different trees where they could attack the disease. Then if we just plant mahogany and we have the bug that affects the stem of the mahogany,
Mhm.
we will lose everything.
Wow.
But what we are doing is planting all types of species of trees.
What do you?
You need it. You have to know when you need it. But if you just do it because you just love to do it, or you just do it without thinking for what you are doing it,
That's going to be good.
right? So you have to have a good reason.
Usually it's mass production,
Yeah.
you know, and that's not good. Like you're saying, if you kept it just simple.
Seriously though, they're spraying at 7 p.m. They're
They
spraying
say
and
that
fogging.
moringa is that.
They're fogging all over the hotel and the beach and spraying people's food and everything just to spray the
Well,
mosquitoes.
I don't know if moringa could be a treatment for pesticides in houses, but it'd be interesting to experiment because it would be a nice natural alternative.
They do that type of spraying here too.
Natural.
The Ministry of Health send a vehicle to this area spraying that stuff for mosquitoes.
Right.
They advise you to open your windows, your doors, and things like that so that they go inside your house plus. But you have to think,
that or not?
you have to think about your food.
Exactly.
I mean, if it's killing mosquitoes, it will kill you. Right? Maybe it won't kill you right away, but in the ears. In the ears, these pesticides will kill you.
Wow.
I mean, mosquitoes are a good sign of a healthy forest.
Yeah. And it's not bad if you get bit by it because you build immunity to it, right?
Yeah, well, like for example, myself,
It's like a vaccine.
I already get immune. I haven't catch malaria. I do not have malaria. I haven't catch what's the other one?
There's Zika.
Dengue.
Zika.
I catch Zika this year.
Really?
I did catch this Zika this year.
So, but it's like a vaccine, that's what I'm saying. Instead of getting a vaccine with it and just get bit by it and overcome it, your body gets immune to
Yeah,
it,
you
right?
already get immune to it.
There you go.
I can't get it again. I already have it once in a life.
So it's a scare tactic to
Yeah,
probably people,
It's something that
you know.
I think it's something that the medics will or the scientists will say, oh, you have Zika, you have to be careful. With
Yeah,
that,
or Ebola.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will kill you. And okay, I catch it. I live here in the tropics. I can avoid it.
Yeah.
I went to the hospital. They didn't give me nothing much. They just give me painkillers because it gives you a lot of pain. Send home.
Yeah.
I went to home, relaxed for 3 days, and it's fine. I was back to work, and I'm still here.
See, you're a human experiment.
Yeah,
and it's proof.
It's nothing that you have to be afraid.
So he's got the immunity because you live in this.
But it doesn't matter if you
I
stay.
came from America and it may just knock me the hell out.
But if you overcome it, it's like
Like, I
what
mean,
doesn't
yeah.
kill you
Actually,
doesn't
Did they
hurt.
give you a immunization or vaccine?
it just
You don't want a vaccine
painkillers.
because the vaccine's got the thing in it,
Yeah.
right? I mean, literally, you get a vaccine, you're just putting Ebola or the Zika or the whatever in you. So you're doing the same thing. You might as well get the bite from the mosquito who has the vaccine for free. That's where you're getting the vaccine. Think about it. But they don't have all those chemicals in it. You know? There's something going on here in Torresville, though. You know, that's really important.
Yeah, actually, we are protecting Sheepstone, Freshwater Creek, and Honeycomb, three protected areas. We are protecting right now about 75,000 acres of forest.
Wow. That's a lot.
We only have, this is the good you're saying.
Yeah, there it is.
This is really good.
Yeah.
This is being hit
Oh,
by the
wow.
sun. That is not good.
No.
It's being hit by the sun. So.
They look like grapes. They look like,
Guys,
I do.
Hey, that's soft.
yeah, this one's good.
That one.
This one is good. What is it? Grape?
Ooh,
It's called negrito.
kind of a astringent. Tastes less than a sweet, not like a grape. Not bad.
Sour and sweet. Look at the seed. Everything, all the seeds.
I'll take the
are
seed.
in
Yeah, and actually the bark of it.
This is the tree outside.
It's kind of like a what's that called? That no, fruit roll up. Yeah, I could see you making fruit roll up out of it.
This is the tree actually.
Okay, it comes from this one.
Yeah, it comes from this tree. It's called negrito because when you cut the tree,
Mm-hmm.
the next day you come, it's black. This negrito is being used for building the roofing frame of the houses. It's really light. It's not heavy, but then it's durable. They use the bark of it when you are you have diarrhea, really bad diarrhea. You fill up the bark of it, you do a tea of it, and you drink it.
Mm-hmm.
It do not have a nice flavor, but it stops you the diarrhea.
So it must be an antioxidant, maybe a superfood even, kind of like elderberry. You find a lot of superfoods out here.
You can go to the Bush Doctor for education and get certification. It's a dying art.
Yeah.
We need people like him to go be a Bush Doctor.
Yeah.
I love it.
Look at this.
Wow.
This is this is called the give and take.
Give and take.
See these vines here, if they get on your hand,
Wow.
actually it's difficult to take it out. It has something. Yeah, it have the big prickle have like a little prickles that will hold them inside your skin. You have to actually cut it to take it out.
Oh my God.
It's really painful.
It'd be bad if you ran into that.
It's really painful.
And it's got the thatch palm. Look,
There's a little notch right there.
it almost is like the other one.
Yeah, it's almost like that. It's
But
really
it's just
it's really painful.
It's like a porcupine palm.
And it's called give and take because when you're being hurt by one of this, you get the stem of it, and you eat it, and you take off the pain.
Wow, that is interesting.
That's why it's called give.
What is this? Hey, is this a air plant right here?
That's a
On it.
orchid.
Okay, so that just attached itself.
I think that's the rat tail orchid we call that.
That's it.
And it's not attached to soil or anything.
No.
So we call it
Hemp. You can live hemp nuts, moringa. You can actually live off of it and thrive, and not have to eat anything else, and get all your daily nutrients. 98 nutrients, 47 antioxidants, 38 anti-inflammatories, omega-3, 6, and 9, B12, has everything your body needs. So if you something to think about, if you're in a survival situation, get a lot of moringa, and you can eat the leaves, and you'll never die. That's why they call it the never die tree too. In some parts of the world. So, and that's why I think there should be more here. Produces more oxygen. The seeds, when crushed, purify water impurities too. Kind of like activated charcoal. So, yeah, it's the healthiest tree in the world. Yep. Wow, that berry has kind of like a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, it is. It's mainly seed, but I'm sure there's bigger ones.
Here is Santa Maria.
Santa Maria.
We call it Santa Maria, and it's also used for boat building. most of the sailing boat built in Sardinia are built out of this wood.
Wow.
They cover all around the boat, outside the boat. And then the deck of it is built of mahogany.
Ah, so mahogany on the outside, this is the inside?
No, this is
This is
outside,
outside.
in the floating part.
Gotcha.
And then on the top of the boat, like right on top of the boat is mahogany.
The decorative part is
Yeah.
mahogany.
Yeah, and then this is the one
The
that
new
goes
part
on
of the boat.
Because it's cheaper.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah,
But they usually get
yeah, it's almost the same thing, but
Yeah, okay.
it's durable for water, strong to water.
They get
Nice.
huge. And then they carve them out. Like that guy.
Well,
This guy
they-
Sardinia does it.
Yeah, he grew, they converted in lumber and then they fix it with, yeah.
And then they bend it, right?
Yeah.
And then they bend it.
They
with
bend
water.
it.
But they also take
Yeah. Big harm, a lot of harm.
Yeah, there's always a balance, I say.
I think the thing is,
You just gotta find that balance.
over 80% of they allow them.
But see, that's almost mass production. Is that necessary?
But actually, I think what the problem is that the government will not have a rule set up, you know?
Yeah.
Saying you're allowed to do farming, but you are not allowed to destroy so much places. Deforestation. Yeah, you're not allowed to do this amount of deforestation. You have to try and be better, produce better stuff. Or more.
When you take a tree out, you
Yeah.
put one in.
It's a regulation. There's some regulation.
Yeah, some regulation.
That's why we have DEA, but the DEA is even crooked.
I bet
By DEA.
I bet the Mennonites are taxed so the government doesn't care.
Mennonites don't pay.
Don't pay taxes.
They pay taxes. They pay taxes for really low taxes. So they cannot pay.
No, I don't understand that either.
This vine here, we call it stay a while vine. And if you look at it, it have a lot of prickles in it.
Yeah.
We call it stay a while because when you're walking and they grab you from your hair, and you have to stay a while to come out. They also call it basket tie. That's a real name, which means vine tying basket. They cut this vine and they will actually peel it up and boil it, and that makes it really flexible to make plastics.
Then you gotta let it dry out, I'd imagine,
Yeah.
to not get the prickles.
Well, they will peel it up with a machete.
Oh,
A piece where they could hold it, and then they just put the machete in there.
that's cool.
Really easy.
Wow.
This is another
Stay a while. Yeah, that's that one. So cool.
Yeah, so cool.
That one's pretty big. Wow. Well, you could make stuff out of that, like a basket or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it could be thatch for a roof, maybe. Or, well, like you said, they burn it, so it's a different process. But, wow. Huh? Yeah, it's kind of neat. It's like a different tent. This reminds me of the Smoky Mountains. When I climbed up there, it was like so much oxygen and air. You know, the mountains. I want to go to the mountains here, and I heard the
The
mountains.
southern part of the country, there's a really good, beautiful.
Yeah. You been on it? Been
Yeah,
on?
I have been.
Wow.
I do tours all over the country, you know.
Wow.
All over the country. I have been all over the country.
Man, that was awesome. So like I remember I was in here, Placentia, if I'm not mistaken. That's where we started going tours. I saw the mountains. I
Yeah.
think that's where it was. Yeah.
From Placentia
Yeah.
to the mountains.
It was like a person praying in the mountains or something. Like there was a face.
Giant.
Yeah, that's it.
Giant. That's going,
Sleeping
that's going
giant.
towards the southern part of Belize after Belmopan.
Yes.
When you're going, you can actually see it like a sleeping giant. It's actually in the $2 bill.
Yes.
The $2 bill.
Oh, really?
Sleeping giant there, yeah.
I need to check that out because that's like the first thing I saw when I came here. The second, I've been here. I think this is my 6th trip here.
6th trip.
Yeah. It's actually, I think it's my parents' 6th trip. This is maybe 4th or 5th. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. I lost count. Every time I come here now, I want to stay here. That's the problem. I don't want to go.
You guys running nothing. I'm still like the party people sitting there watching, staying back. So I decided I think I'm going to run up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
So I go with a great run. I go like this, and my first thing was there was a step, and I didn't see it. I went straight down, and I landed.
The temple?
And right under my knee went out because there was not a flat surface. It was like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running to go up the steps, and my first one, I'm like, wham! And I had to take a stick and barely walk back. It did some damage on my knee. And it was, and everyone said, you want to go back? I said, no, we'll get through. It put me out because the land was like this.
Now there's
It's very interesting to see the Mayan. The Mayan. Oh, I didn't know we had a destination.
success is a journey and not a destination.
Camp over. Well, we could do the camp over here.
Yeah.
We could do the camp over here, and we could also do it on the next side of the lagoon.
Okay.
Oh, I see. I
We
was
walk.
sure that you...
We walk to a Maya ring, which is not excavated,
Yeah.
and then we could do the night over there.
Okay.
Egrets now.
Wow. Yeah, you were telling me about Crocs. Is this
Yeah.
where they're at?
That's where we
Yeah.
spot crocodiles.
Wow.
Being going on the-
I want to see a crocodile. They come with, I don't know, domestic.
You could actually see it at night.
Yeah.
At night, we could actually go and get close to them.
Wow.
Really close to them.
Oh my
But during the
God.
day, we have to spot them from here.
They're fast too.
Yeah, they're fast too. So, but at night, it's easy to catch them.
Dang, catch them?
Yeah,
Catch 'em?
it's maybe easy to if they catch you too.
Wow. Now those seagulls, what?
Those are egrets.
Egrets?
Well, we have the
Snakes and alligators.
See if I can zoom in on one of them.
Cranes or
great white
herons?
Damn, I would have had them earlier. They saw us coming and they spread out.
We have those in our lake at
They
home.
heard us. They heard us coming.
I got a good zoom on this phone.
They're like, well, we'll sit over here.
I got them.
We also have the
Yes.
I
Is it
will-
flamingo?
no, it's a roasted spoonbill. I would give you my binoculars right now. The crocodile is.
Yellow.
You spot them?
Tree.
Yeah, it's with binoculars, difficult to see them.
Do you have owls out here?
Okay.
Do you have owls in your country?
The what?
Owls?
Owls? Yeah. We do have owls. It's difficult to see it without binoculars.
We have them in our neighborhood.
And then the water takes longer to go down, and actually these rocks are not used to so much water. So the dye actually is changing a bit.
So it's kind of another form of deforestation too.
Yeah.
I mean, outside towards the river.
Yeah, the building, we don't go up there now because it's out of yeah, this one. You could use it this one. Continue with this.
Oh, there's that bird again. I can zoom in up on it. I can kind of.
You see, that's the reason I really need a telescope I was telling you.
Yeah, I see.
Because I bring the telescope, put it on the tripod, find the crocodile, and say, hey, look, there's a crocodile.
Yeah. I think we could find an affordable Nikon telescope. I've seen them. They're not that bad. They're about the same price probably. If you get, like you said, if you get them in more used, you could get, it's a Nikon. I had one and it's got just a telescope lens. And it may, I don't know, maybe $500. I don't know. You could probably get it more affordable than that. If you're talking about Nikon.
What do you think? Do you think he did it?
Really did it? I think, yeah, well, actually, he had a bad name, yeah, bad reputation.
Oh, yeah, he was a
But
smart aleck and a fool.
actually, I read a documentary, well, not wasn't a documentary, a report of CNN News. CNN News was here in Belize, and then according to what I understand, the reporter paid the people to say what he wanted.
Yep.
They say,
That's what our media does.
CNN is
All of our media does it.
we call
Everyone.
CNN fake news.
It's all fake news.
So he paid the people
yeah, and
to make it look
actually,
bad, right?
One of it looked like this guy was a faithful person for McAfee.
Yep. Front.
Right? He said that McAfee had his bad side of his life.
But that's just a little bit.
He was party guy. Yeah, that's my.
Oh,
He was a party guy. He liked women. Yes. And I think a man who have a lot of money will do that. So
Yeah.
you know, it's not something normal. You know.
Well, Trump did it. A person.
Yeah. So I mean, if I say I have money and the girls come and look for me, they're coming voluntary. It's not bad. But if I'm forcing them to come, or I'm buying women for slave them,
Yeah.
that's different.
Mhm.
Right?
Gold
So
digger.
the guy said that yes, it happened. And we should have a lot of women coming to his house, but they come voluntary.
Yeah.
He didn't give a report to CNN because it looked like he was really faithful, or maybe McAfee still giving money to him or paying. I don't know. I just, I saw
They
him.
said he committed murder.
Yeah.
But did he? You think he
You
killed
think
his
he killed
friend,
the
his neighbor? I don't.
I don't think so.
They said that the police weren't getting a handout from him. They weren't giving any cash, under the table.
If he killed
He
somebody,
thinks they set him up.
Yeah.
He says they set
If
him
he
up.
killed somebody, he was going to be in prison here in Belize because I think he was kept, and he was charged for other offenses, but not for murder.
And then he left because
And
he
he
knew
didn't
that they
leave,
were going to
yeah.
get him.
So McAfee, actually, the guy who works for him on that time, he says that CNN was paying him money to say that yes, McAfee killed that person.
To lie.
To lie.
CNN.
So I don't think McAfee did that. I don't think McAfee did that.
Bunch of shills, media.
Yeah. It's just, I think it's just bullshit. I mean, if McAfee had his things, he didn't was, I don't think he was that bad. In Sardinia, we had an issue where they had these two guys.
One of them got killed, right?
One of them got killed. I don't remember the name of, I remember the name of one. With,
Remember the two guys that got killed?
We started looking at property. We saw that. And Fernando's son died.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Fernando's son was killed too. I wonder if they're all involved
Recently?
in some drugs.
No, he was American, wasn't he?
Yeah, actually, this American guy was actually kind of friend of Shipstone because when we need soil for the garden and like that, he bring it for really, really low price. Actually, he had a dump truck and an excavator, so he just charged the fuel. And I think he just used to charge us $100, something like that, for the fuel he was using. So he got killed by his neighbor.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
The
think
neighbor
that,
left.
yes,
The
that,
neighbor left.
that happened because there was evidence. He was killed with a pistol.
They don't know why.
They had an argument between sometimes. It looked like the other guy, he was an ex-military, and it looks like he had a problem.
Was he Sardinia or?
He was living in Sardinia for
But he
years.
was American or American.
Yeah, the two of them was Americans. The other guy who killed them, what's the name of this guy? Trying to remember the name of the guy that they killed. Yeah, anyway, he got killed. No, they didn't touch him. Then he built a boat, a sailing boat. He put his sailing boat, I think he plans that, He put his sailing boat on the water. Then he went, and according to what I understand, the guy who was killed, they found him 3 days after he got killed. He got shot with a 45 firearm. And then the other guy went away in the boat, but it looks like the boat turned over. And then I don't think he died because, they found actually 45 rounds in the boat. So there's a connection.
Yeah, that's your evidence there.
That's the evidence. And he was an ex-Marine. So he was well trained. And so this guy, I think he had mental problems because sometimes I was close to his house. Once when I used to live in Sardinia, I used to rent a house here, close to his place. Last house on the entrance in Sardinia had this side, the right going in. I used to live there, and he used to live in a small little house. And I used to hear him shouting at night, like if something bothering him, like that. And he was a quiet person. I always used to go to had a tree in front of on the roadside. Used to go in the evening there, sit down and smoke cigarette there. He passed and say hi, and that's it. He wasn't a person who liked to chat with people. So when I heard that, I was like, what? I can't believe he do it. But then I said, he have a military background. He was in Vietnam, I think. And things like that.
PSTD and all that. Hey, he got a heck of a root system. Wow. It's like a dominant tree, huh? So, thick. Okay. Mahogany. Mahogany.
Right now, like how it is, it has a value of about $800.
Dang. That's why they're cutting them down, huh? $800. Damn.
Just take just the value here, and then when they mark it up, they sell it in pieces, and wouldn't that make
Yeah, they cut in pieces, and they
They will have a value of more.
Look at that Belizean artifact I had. It's made out of mahogany.
800 Belize. 800 Belize for this mahogany. And then that's the state tree. And then once they got it, they would process it, and then it would be sent up to board foot.
To use chainsaw in country sometimes. So to do less damage, we do chainsaw training. And part of that, you have to see on the tree where is the more load of branches. If the more load of branches is here, you also have to see where the wind is blowing.
Kind of like this one, how the branches are going that direction. If you normally do it, it's not going to fall that way. It's going to fall that way.
That way. But then,
no matter what,
if the tree is straight like that one, this big tree here, you see half branch on this side.
Oh, yeah.
But the wind is blowing that side against the branch. So we have to bring it to this direction.
Wow.
Not exactly to the wind,
but
to this direction. It's not even exactly to the branch, but a little bit off of that, because you know that the wind will blow this way. So that might not allow it to go this way, but it will allow it to come this way.
Yeah, it gives it kind of angle.
Yeah, so it won't go that way. And if you cut it this way, it won't go because it has a lot of branch. But you could bring it this way here.
Wow.
Not exact that way, but this way.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
It's good you know what you're doing, man, in that.
I saw a guy use a jack, a car jack.
Yeah.
He cut a notch, put the car jack in there, cut around.
Oh, yeah.
And he went like that.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's another thing. I'm not going to do that for you.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm like, what are you doing that for? You don't have to do
I
that.
thought it was a joke. I thought he was going to put beer in it or something. And then later, but he jacked it up. I was like, you just jacked the tree? Crazy. I see him. Oh, that's cool how he drops down and swoops. It's neat. So cool.
They call him the bottle of bird.
What do you know?
They say that when the bird is flying hard, something bad might happen to you.
When he flies over your head, what did you say?
Poops on your head? No. Don't want that. I saw. There he is. I got him.
We call that forest police.
It's musical out here.
Yeah, because if you are in the forest, which one? Yeah, we do not have that deep side. They are on the next side of the lagoon.
Is there any wildlife out here, like animals?
We have camera traps here. We have been catching jaguars, pumas.
Pumas, yeah.
Pumas.
Bears?
No, we do not. Deer, yes.
Deer.
Yeah, we do not have deer there.
I saw something crawl while it was a pretty out. What it was? Pretty big reptile.
Pretty Monday, yeah. We've been catching that. Gray fox.
Oh, cool.
We have anything like that.
What is it? That weird looking one? Yeah, what's that kind of like
It walks around.
Yeah. Like, reminds me of a raccoon, you know? Really smart.
Looks like a raccoon.
Yeah. Friendly, smart.
Yeah. You got into her.
Toothpaste? Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And I had to finagle him out of the room.
Do they have the little fingers too, kind of like raccoons? Yeah, they wash their hands before you eat stuff. Crazy. No, pretty docile or domesticated. I imagine they'd probably get violent if they wanted to. Yeah. What corporate agenda is to build. They'll take all this out to build big buildings, roads. You don't need all that, you know? I mean, look at New York. There's nothing green. It's all concrete. It's all buildings. It's disgusting. It's the cesspool of the world. It really is. And people want to get away from that, and they come down here to vacation for a week or two. But this is where you need to be. That's why we're all sick up there. We got cancer, Crohn's disease, diabetes, it's rampant, high blood pressure and heart disease, atherosclerosis. All these diseases come from the pollution, the radiation. We have Fukushima coming to California. It's going all the way down. The only place to go to prevent that is down towards the equator, down here. It's actually been blocked. That's the blessing of God blocking you guys from all that.
Yeah.
You know, the hurricanes even that do occur, maybe pushing that radiation away from you guys. You don't know.
Yeah.
The benefits, you know, the protection. When you protect God's nature, the Mother Earth, or you want to call it Gaia, whatever, you know, there's an aspect where it all connects, and this is life. And if we destroy this, we are cancer to the whole world. And that's what makes me mad, because I understand that. A lot of people from where I'm from don't, or we don't get any say. Nobody listens.
Yeah.
And I imagine you guys know what that feels like. I mean, you can sit outside with posters all day long, but until we live it and really stand up and fight and defend for it, they will just come with bulldozers and big machines and just take over and destroy is what they're doing. This is all life, man. There's vibration. There's biophotons from the sun energy that gives all this life and oxygen and the soil with the nutrients. This is why I fight for this. The most necessity things: water, air, and sunlight, or, you know, water, soil. So, I mean, if you lose that, you lose everything. You lose all life. It's not worth it for big jobs, banks, corporations, and businesses, big businesses. Oil, we don't need oil. There's free energy. There's magnetic energy. There's solar energy. You go off the grid. You know, so there's a solution that is environmental friendly for everything. It's a sustainable permaculture, sustainable energy. But it's being ignored, like you said, greed, you know, wealth and all that. So,
Position of the firearm, you are going to increase it.
They won't go to jail if they do it.
They will go.
They go to jail or prison.
They will go to prison actually.
for firearms, not
Yeah, you will be charged for possession of an illegal firearm.
Not registered.
Not yeah.
Illegally bought.
Yeah.
Illegally bought in. There's
Yeah.
3 charges right there.
And then if you have ammunition with it, you will be charged for each ammunition you have.
Oh my God.
Damn. And I heard something like that, like 5
And
years
then
for...
it's $10,000 for each ammunition.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
It's $8,000 for the firearm. And if you do not have the money, you pass, I think it's 6 months for each $1,000.
Damn.
You take training for handle weapons.
You could do that in the United States.
Yeah, you will like that with you. You just want to know.
What would the best weapon, movie weapon be?
Taser?
Pepper spray.
For that, no. Taser will not be a problem to have it with you. You could buy it.
That would be the best
And
one.
you could buy that here. Well, you will have to bring it from the US because it's difficult to get it here.
Don't let you bring that.
I think it's a good idea. It's probably nice to see.
I'm not sure.
Oh, you can't go on.
I mean, actually, no, yeah, check in.
I think they let mine in, though. I got, where's that 5-inch? They said something under 5.
Not this one.
Oh, not this trip. I just didn't bring it this time. I'm sick of it because when we come back, they take it from me. So I'm like, hell with this. It's not worth the reason. Well, there's no point bringing it, though. You really nice here.
Actually, I don't think it's a. Well, I think you could send me a knife because I have a friend in.
Customs, if they allow us
No,
to.
I have a friend, American friend in Atlanta. I have an American friend in Atlanta, and I collect knives. I am a knife.
Oh, you collect knives.
I am a knife lover.
So you can have as many knives as you want.
Yeah,
That's fine.
And then he sent me a knife as my birthday gift.
Wow.
A beautiful knife. I think he paid thousands of dollars for that because
Yeah.
it's an old pirate knife.
Damn.
Yeah, and then he says,
You probably get it here. Yeah, you get it here.
no, he died in the U.S. He says that he found out about people who sell old things, like they do, who offer the better prices. And then he saw the knife, but he liked caps, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I sent him a cap
At least.
that I was using for years.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, it's good to know because there's not, the average person's not walking around with a gun or knife on them, period.
yeah.
You're
But
going
it's
to
a permanent.
For protection.
Protect yourself.
But the average people aren't
That's
armed.
why in the United States
No,
you're
but you
allowed.
see, like you said, the guy you saw walking with his shotgun
Yeah.
in the road, he won't attack you.
Yeah, because
just
he's
a
showing.
hunter. He will just going to hunt a bird for
But he's not
feed his
So he has
family.
to, he has to license
He
it.
will have his shotgun like that because he have a license.
Right.
Yeah, I'll let you know. But when you're hiding it,
When they're hiding it, then yes.
Yeah.
But pistol,
Well, we don't really have it in the U.S.
like for example with pistols, I can't walk with my pistol here. I have to take off my shirt and cover it. And then I can't just have it, I can't have it just like that undressed. I have to have it inside a case. Inside, yeah, sealed, and then I have to cover it. Well, it will look, right, on top of my shirt.
Yeah, you
I
can
have
see
to,
it.
yeah, but that I have a weapon.
Letting you know.
Yeah, not,
They put it in the truck, hang it. You can see it, hang it in the truck.
no, that's illegal here too.
We haven't, but that's how they control
Holy shit.
illegal gun activity.
Yeah,
They
but
buy
yeah.
Long time for that.
Even if you have the money to pay the offense, you still have to spend 10 years in prison.
Man. They'll play around here.
They will. They will.
To do it right.
The one guy, if you get it registered here legally, it's a legal firearm,
Yeah.
and your license comes up for that year, you surrender it to the police immediately. You're not having it in your possession, unregistered.
So if you know you can't afford an next license for your license for your firearm, you go to the police station and say, you know what, I can't afford more to pay my firearm license, so I hand it over to the police. And then they will process it.
You lock
Have
it
to
up.
go through a legal process.
They would keep it, or
They lock
They
it up.
destroy it.
You can't have it back when you get the money?
Well, if you tell the police that you will apply it in 3 or 4 months after, then you could reapply it. But normally people hand it over when they don't use it more because the license is just $100 a year.
It's not bad. It's very expensive.
The hardest part is to get the license.
no, it is. You have to prove it.
Yeah, you have to prove it, have to have a lot of up and down and things like that.
You know, a lot of people,
You gotta
some
take a
McAfee
test.
had hard attitudes. They like
Yeah.
the paintings and stuff.
Yeah,
So how did he get all this license?
illegally.
Oh, Bible
Yeah.
shit.
He just bought them.
Bought the
Yeah.
license.
Damn.
Belize is easy to get firearms. If you have money, it's easy to get
Well, it's a
firearms.
high penalty if you get caught.
Oh yes.
So it's really not worth
There are
it.
certain weapons, like I was telling you, like the 5.5, the 380, M16, pump action, M4, AK-47. Yeah, all of those weapons are not allowed you to have. You could have, alright, the ones you could have with you is a shotgun, single shot shotgun, a 9mm, a
You're
38,
registered.
registered. You could get license for that. You could
But
get
you're
license.
driving his bike. How does
No.
that
Is it cheaper? Is it smaller? Is it cheaper? Like 9mm?
A 9mm will cost you, depending on the brand, will cost you between from 200, 2,500.
Yeah. I mean, I can't.
No, for the gun.
For the gun?
It costs about $2,500 to $3,000. You could even get it up to $4,000. Depends the brand you want.
Yeah.
If I wanted just a
Damn.
regular 9mm,
That's what I'm
That
saying.
would be $2,500.
9 point,
But yeah, and then you have to go and take the license.
Yeah.
Six months period. You have to show a certificate of that you have been.
You're liable if they steal it. If they steal it from you, you're liable.
You have to report that as soon as it's still done. If not, you will be in
Keep it in your
trouble.
they got
lockbox.
serial numbers.
Just for protection. And,
Yeah, so yeah, you also have to show the police that you have a safety box to put your weapon, and that only you have access to it. Then it will take a 6 months of process. Process the weapon.
that's cool. her healthier and her coat fuller and happier. Is that like brush fire or chip for chipping? Okay, I wanted to do a segment on the book called Modern Day Alchemy, which is about Ormus, which is the god of the ocean. It's believed throughout history that misfit, or mana, bread of life, comes from sand or soil, holds noble metals that's all found in the ocean, elements, air, water, earth, and fire. It's found here naturally. I noticed, you got right here, you got seashells and then sand. They mix together with salt water and heat from the sun. And it breaks down through natural nature alchemy. It breaks down God's mineral gifts right here, which has noble metals in it. And as you get further, it becomes into this gooey substance. It's really salty and has an egg smell or a sulfur smell.
You can smell the sulfur. You smell like sulfur.
Gotta get further up. Yeah, what's it smell like? Sulfur? See that? It's got like a gel. We felt it as me and my dad were. We swam all the way out from where those people are at, and it gets gooey, and you can actually kind of put it on your skin, and you can feel kind of therapeutic value to it, I'd imagine, as there's a lot of good salt. It looks like mud. It doesn't feel like mud. It feels like ooze, and it washes off real simply. You could do like a mud bath, but we know now today that there's something that's made up of light that we can't explain that makes us up, and that's called Ormus, or what is it? It's known in Moses' days, back in the days, the mana, bread of life, and it gave life. So, probably bottle this up and make some Ormus ourselves by swinging it up and make some real life Ormus. I know there's Vancouver Island, they get Ormus. In Canada, there's a lot of Ormus in the maple trees and things like that. So here in Belize and Central America, there's probably a lot of Ormus as well. It's good for plants, they particularly make your plants grow. There's a lot of minerals, a lot of good, purify your skin. A lot of people who are sick and dying, they'll come to the ocean for a reason. They're soaking with healing waters, they call it. And this is the water in between the rocks, or giving water. There's a lot of important benefits in water, as we know it. Water is life. So, this is good stuff, either alchemically or naturally. Check that out. We're going to try to bottle this stuff and bring it back up, and I'm going to make my own Ormus from, let's see, what is
So that's spring water is seawater.
Seawater.
Mm-hmm. This is Shenandoah Bay, which
Bay.
goes into the ocean.
See that? I'm wearing a gold necklace, and there's gold fragments in this, noble metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium. You can actually take it, trap it, and knock them out of this good water, and you can get trace minerals from monotonic or colloidal elements. And that's probably where the healing conductors are at. It's probably the best explanation I have given, but I know there are books written about the god of the ocean. You can look him up, Ormus. I forget the name of the god. You look that up. Somebody knows about it. So, I feel good out here. My sinuses, I was kind of a phlegm and was detoxified. It just got rid of it. My ear, I got kind of an ear infection feeling from a bite, and it's just the way. That's been this natural vaccine or vaccination for things in nature, bugs and whatnot. So we put this on my skin, therapeutically move along and get some nice sun, biophotons, rich in power. From that sun, with water, with heat, get fresh air, pure water, and yes, play these things to be reward of that. That's the Garden of Eden. Two black butt killers. That's ridiculous. Okay. That's what life's about. Living on the land. You guys look up your refrigerator. I didn't have this one yet.
You too.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, nice. You got a girlfriend here.
Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
And we were like, if you break up with her, what are you going to do? That's his girlfriend. Now your daughter is
You could just decorate it afterwards.
I'll put something over there.
Yeah,
eventually.
says that they send hardware to the exchange hardware.
Right there. The room you put it in, what you're doing, where you're telling the job that you have to put it there, then you got
Aloha, friends and family. It's Earthman Eric from theMoringakingdom.com. The Moringa Kingdom actual plantations here. Just to put in our banana plants. They are actually, they're taking the heat, but very much so thriving. They're doing very well here. The bananas we put in the other day, stacked with the purest soil. Look how black, it's just beautiful, pure, rich, AAA, quadruple A plus quality soil out here. I mean, it doesn't get better than the jungle, and you know, it's just pure nature. As you can see, all the different palm trees and other exotics out here. So, it's all about right here, friends. This is the Moringa oleifera, tree of miracles, and it's here in the Moringa Kingdom. So here you have it live. This is a really, really olive green, lush, most nutritional tree on the planet Earth. Again, very mature, humble, giving tree. This is the thatch. And then there's the well, so we're going to water it. You know, I got a lot of different plans and ideas that I don't want to just completely come out and say right away, but you will see soon enough. Just stay connected, stay updated at thekingmoringa.com, and you can call us at 855-841-9659. It's amazing. Going to be putting also one of our popular ones here. This is a live coconut, the coconut palm tree. So that's pretty nice. Check that out and stay connected. God bless and shalom. Building a nice little chair. It's actually more solid than you can imagine. So on that side too is good. There's the post right here. So that is about over 2 acres. And so we know that's the post there. Looks like there's a trail this way. That might go to the special surprise, which I believe there's a Mayan ruin out here somewhere. So I'd actually like to explore and find that. Oh yeah, but in the corner here would be where this is where I want to build my house out here. The corner. Nobody could find me. I put it in gallon jugs. I'm happy. I go to the mountain every week for.
We're going to need to ride from.
Yeah, when we go to the dentist Friday, we have to come back here.
Oh, Friday?
We have to come back here because we leave Saturday from the airport.
Do that for us, or?
Okay.
You rent a car?
No. We're going to have to get a cab. We're going to come back from San Pedro to Orange Walk Friday morning, go to the dentist, and then come here.
Okay.
Do we just get a taxi from the airport to Orange Walk?
Taxi for Arizona?
Yeah.
Wow, but more expensive.
To the dentist?
Yes. Better you rent a vehicle for one day?
In Orange Walk, they have a rental car?
You rent a car for one day?
No, we're taking the San Pedro to Orange Walk Friday morning.
Very expensive one taxi for Arizona.
Wow. How much is it?
I'm not sure how much, but more expensive.
No. Do they have a rental company in Orange Walk?
For what?
No, but just a different company.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. See, we'd have to bring it back. The only other thing, Jeff, is to just...
San Pedro, baby. San Pedro. You've ever been here before? Maybe, see, it's very lively. This is your party central town. pineapple. See, son? It's just a party. Might get some property here for the moringaking.com, thekazwa.com, THZWEH.com. Check us out live. Facebook, Moringa Stock. Shoot. Pineapple, so just reading about pineapple. Fruit Pinner book about pineapples. Boy, it's a new place to build in there.
Everyone kept saying yes, it is.
That's going downtown. Yeah.
Pineapple juice, see that shit. Pinta. That one's for sale. It's about 15 minutes later. Cool ocean breeze. That cool ocean breeze is what allows it to really be tolerable. Actually very nice. So we'll be right on the ocean.
Hello. De las 12 bajar con el teléfono y llamar a tu papá de la escuela. ¿Oíste?
That was quick. Do you guys sell herbs and stuff too, or that's not you?
We do all-purpose bitters.
Like,
We're the distributors of this company here in Belize called Natural Health Tech, where we do different bars, different herbs. Yes.
there's moringa. Wow.
Make a nice tea out of that.
Moringa oil.
Cigar, right? Like, can you imagine getting that back on the plane? It's got pure cold pressed noni. Yeah, there's moringa right there.
Right.
This is the guy we talked to, and he's saying he sells moringa. Or, it was shocking. See, moringa? Right there. That little one back there. Yeah. So he's got moringa. Most of them is bark. You know,
Just knocks them about first. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. It's hard to make a killing and keep money.
Exactly.
150. Yeah, you can't really buy. carts are in. That's right. Golf carts are in, baby. Can you imagine? Soursop King. Guanabana Graviola. With the right side. Okay. Just look how domesticated these little pigeons are. Hey, buddy. What's going on, Chunky? Hey. I got some food for you. I have food. I have food. We got potatoes. Potatoes? They probably get tons of food.
So are you there to
So here, now, if you want trouble, you can find trouble.
You're looking for trouble.
Any city you will find trouble if you're looking for it. And so some people come, they go looking up an isolated street looking for drug or marijuana, then they get robbed. And they say Venice is a bad place. Well, that will happen anywhere in the world. Right? And
Jesus
so
saves.
there are some kids that drop out of school, yes.
That's what we got.
And they're starting up the corner of the street selling some
Yeshua.
or whatever because they need other people making the kid do the job. And so another kid. I said here, I was here sitting yesterday. They were going to a back and forth and they keep arguing over who's going to sell a joint on that block. Eventually, somebody was missing because they can't go to court and say, well, I was selling weed there before you. Both of them are doing illegalities. And if both of them insist, then somebody has to come and do a rectification. And there has to be some kind of elimination process. Yeah, because you don't want to back down and I don't want to back down. So, and you know, I was here before you and you're stepping on my customer. And so the point is that that's the kind of a problem that you would have. But, you know, I'm not into guns, I'm not into drugs.
Come to me, all you are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Beautiful. Roman Catholic Church.
I drive any time of the night or day. I leave here at 8 in the night to drive to Cancun. 6 hours from here. Cancun. Playa del Carmen to Los Cancun. Yeah. At 8 in the night, yes. And I get
a cab on the clock or your personal?
Sometimes it's job and sometimes it's personal. Sometimes I like going to Mexico. I love to. I like to relax in Chetumal and so. And I can same thing. I can go south to Punta Cana. The tip of it is 5.5 hours from here. I don't have to wonder if somebody's going to block the highway or rob me or shoot me. I don't have to worry about that at all. Right. You know, I mean, I'll go with my family. So that's the kind of a freedom we have. But like any other city, you have some little rough spots here and there. But you know.
What do you think the chances of driving from, say, Texas down to Mexico into these
Let's put it this way. I would do it. Seriously. Yeah, I used to do it. I used to buy and sell cars on the city. I shipped this van from Orlando. I went over here and bought this van and drove to Miami and shipped. I could drive it. I know the road to Mexico is 36 hours from the Belize border to Texas border. The first stop is Veracruz, the next stop is Tampico, and after that is the States. And the last job I did 12 years ago or so was I drove some people from New York City to here. They spent 2 weeks and I drove them back to New York City and I moved to Venice.
That's amazing. New York City?
Yeah.
Why would you not know? Because
in Mexico, the northern part is unsafe.
Yeah, we heard that you have to drive solid 10 hours and then you're okay.
Well, if you want to do it, you can do it. Just about 5 years ago, I was offered to drive a train and with a busload of stuff, articles and he was retiring and leaving Pensacola. I flew to Pensacola. I asked some of my friends that were still taking chances driving to Mexico. Some of them were robbed. Some of them were missing. And I said, man, it's going to cost you $7,000 to ship this bus. But ship it because I am not going to try. Right. My life was much more than that.
7,000 US?
Please.
To ship it?
What's the customs on it?
But that was for a bus. That was a long school bus.
Well, he's got a cargo van.
A van like this is about like maybe 600 US.
Yeah. And that's not counting duty.
No, the duty is separate.
How much is the duty?
The duty is about, depending on the size of the people selling their wines, 4, 6, or 8, and the duty could be 6 days. You can ask for a reduction. You're eligible for up to 25% reduction. So if you're going to bring a vehicle, my advice to you is get a custom broker because he's going to get a reduction. He knows the people to get a third of what it is.
Do you recommend buying one here in the city?
You can do that too, but sometimes depending on the type of vehicle, the price could be high, and the price can be high, and then sometimes there. So this is the West Coaster right here, right?
Yeah.
This is a restaurant right there. It's closed right now, but it's going to open later, Sahara Grill, and then the budget is going to do something.
What about paying someone to drive the van in?
You can do that too.
You think they would be taking, like you say, no thanks, no way? Some will still do
There
it.
are guys that are still running to it. There are guys that are still doing it.
Well, Mexico Mike is on Facebook, and he drives all through Mexico on tours with Americans, Canadians.
I mean, I am comfortable going to the Yucatan.
Right.
Merida, Tizimin, Cancun, all of that. It's beautiful, full of line of environment. Bacalar, all of those, Bahawal, and it's all the coastal is nice and beautiful and it's very safe.
They want you there, right? They want you to come up and stay. That's tourists, right? Okay, so the rest of it, they are not tourists. They're cartel travel?
Yeah, it's a cartel travel.
They don't really care about things like that. And they're doing things.
Well, I have people that were robbed of all their articles. Just
yeah, if you go with a full band, they're going to pull you
I
up.
buried on a bus and an SUV. He went to the bank, borrowed some money for investment. He lost everything and had to come back.
Damn.
Yeah, he lost everything.
Sad, yeah. How are you? Back to my old stomping ground in Princess Hotel Casino.
Mexico, we have over 200 islands there for water and
200 islands?
yeah,
Oh my God.
52 islands. So the point is that we've never been a Spanish regime, and so that's where
It's kind of like Israel's doing
it started. And eventually they said, you know what, we're going to drop the claim for the entire Belize, and we're just going to claim the southern part of Belize. So you're nice now?
Because they're strong enough to try to take it?
Right. Yeah, well, we have 360,000 people, and that's smaller than the Guatemalan army. Guatemala has 2.5 million people. So they can take our job very well and not so easily. We're small, but we have big friends.
Yeah.
We have 4 allies. The US, the British, Cuba, and Taiwan.
Oh, good. Okay, in 88,
well, people go, but we more prefer going to Mexico. We go to Guatemala for the most part. But people have to go through trade and Mexico. And there is always tension at the border. because again, it's not Belize that's going on to Guatemala. It's Guatemala going over into Belize and putting out our forests, cutting coal, destroying our forest illegally. Yeah, they take some over. They cut out the sugarcane man. They use that for heating Guatemala. It's a big industry there, and we don't use it. But they cut out our forests, and we have over 3,000. A third of our territory is preservation. And they come into a country illegally and do what I can't do. I can't go hunting there in the preservation area. I can't do lock hunting in the preservation area. It's illegal. They shot, as a matter of fact, they don't only shot our soldiers, they kill one of our police officers.
Over here or over there?
Belize territory on a Mayan site about 2.5 years ago. Danny Konaki. They came over, robbed.
Oh, shoot. Dang.
So you have endangered species and they're coming over and killing.
Exactly. They take whatever they can find and they can make little money. See, they cut out their forests because they want to expand into civilization, but then when it rains and floods and hurricanes, they have mudslides. Yeah, we keep our forests, we keep
You guys are very eco.
yeah, we balance, we keep, there are some people with money. A year ago, one offshore drilling, and everybody got up and started hollering and shouting. The Prime Minister passed it in the House. Our representative, no offshore drilling, made it a law. Because we made noise like
Fantastic. That's why people come here. You guys preserve.
yeah, we tell them, it says, if you go and you drill by the reef and you get oil, the poor people still not going to get any money. We're not going to get anything out of that. So leave the job that is already there for the fishermen and the tour guides and the snorkeling operators. And leave the job that is there. The job that you're promising, we're not going to get. Because that's going for the people on top.
You're going to bring the people where's the money going?
Yeah, and so if you get the oil and you don't spill it, we lose. If you get it and you spill it, we still lose.
Right.
So what's the point?
Yeah. You're right.
Well, we see what they've done in Seattle. What they destroyed the villages. And got
Water.
compensation. And still to this day, they have not got
Recover. Yeah.
And the water.
Yeah.
So you guys are
And they listen, that's good.
No.
Better.
No.
Maybe more almost.
your government listens. It's not that we,
Now I heard there's 350,000 in the
We got big
population
government.
here
That's
in Belize.
corporate
The country,
Yeah.
268 in the country, 268,000.
360.
360.
But it's growing.
Mary Carita, she said there's 1 million marked in Belize.
It is not.
No.
No, there is not even 500,000. There is more than 360
That's
because
right.
that was the census for 2010. So, and it goes maybe.
And that means residents, population.
I'm talking about population.
Population.
Yeah, not residents, population.
Okay.
Both legal and illegal
Okay.
population. So, I would think it's closer to 400,000, but it's not over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
You know what? In Columbia, where we live,
Uh-huh.
the population with the students is 150,000 just in our small city.
Wow.
Just counting the students. And when I moved there was 42,000, and it grew to 100,000 with students, maybe 125,000.
And then St. Louis is like 4 million.
In St. Louis, for 2 hours from St. Louis,
Yeah. 4 million.
it's 3 million.
3 million.
People. In St. Louis,
And that's-
that's 2 cities.
And that's considered one of the
We got
most
50
dangerous
states.
cities
St. Louis
in the
is
United
bad.
States, in the world. And it's
Crime rates.
yeah.
According to
Second.
population.
I think it's the second most dangerous in the world.
Well, you have to do it according to the population size. A lot of times they don't do that.
Yeah.
That's in
So,
Missouri.
there is high crime in the big cities, much more because there's more people.
Chicago,
Chicago,
New York.
LA.
Yeah.
British Honduras until 1988. Never brought British Honduras. Yes.
We changed now.
Oh, before they
We got independence in 81, our name was changed in 73.
73 it was changed. I thought it was
So it was British Honduras.
British Honduras.
Our name was changed before we got independence. It took 50 years to get independence. When we applied for independence, we were a small country. I would say, 36 years ago, our population was probably less than, maybe about 250 or less. And so, as we were very undeveloped 36 years ago, a lot of development happened from 1981. So the British, when we applied for independence in 1931, we were probably a little over 100,000 people. And so the British says, you have a problem with Guatemala, number one. Number two, you're very small, like a kid, 16-year-old who wants to be an adult and wants to go on his own. So the British says, let us give you training wheels and take you to independence. We don't have a problem for you to be independent, but if you go independent and you have problems, then you're on your own, and then somebody takes you over, they might not treat you like how we treat you. So wait until we feel like you can do it.
Okay, so was this before 73? Was it?
This was 1931.
The Queen Elizabeth owned Belize.
Yes, we were a British colony. They took whatever they wanted.
British colony.
Yeah. All right. Let me go back. I go way back from the beginning. Before 1862, we were known as the Bay of Honduras. Many people don't know that. The Bay of Honduras. That was its territory. There was nothing demarcated here. It was just a territory. At 1862, we became a British colony and we became British Honduras.
They moved in.
Yeah, British Honduras, and they came in and said, this is ours. Alright?
Was there a war?
1798, they fought the Spaniards over this territory. They took it over and they set down foot. They began to take out mahogany, logwood, and cheap like chewing gum, the sap. And that was the tree industry that they took out back in the time. 1798, they had the war with the Spaniards. 1862, we became colonized and we officially became British Honduras. And they put the Union Jack here and it became a colony. Okay, in 1931, Belize began to apply for independence. So the British says, we'll walk you through the process. You don't have to fight, you don't have to have a war, we'll just take you there. In 1954, we had self-government. We began to practice what it is to be independent, even though we were still a colony. In 1970, our capital was changed from Belize City to Belmopan because the hurricane came through in 61, tore Key Carter in half, made a split, came into Belize City, destroyed Belize City, affected the government buildings and records for the capital state of Belize City. That was the capital. So in 1916, they started building Belmopan. In 1970, it was declared to be the capital, still a British colony. In 1973, 3 years later, our name was changed to Belize. 1981, 50 years from the time they applied for independence in 1931. In 1981, the 21st of September, the last time the Union Jack came down and the Belize flag went up. And we have our election, and the mayor at the time, who was a very good politician, rare to find, George Cale Price, they call him the father of Belize. He struggled for independence, and some of the mark of our country was development was due to him, and he became the first prime minister of Belize in 1980. And so that was how we got to where we are today. Wow. But up to today, amazingly, up to today, 36 years later, we still have British soldiers here.
Right.
Because our armies.
And they welcomed the Queen and the young Prince, her son, and the other son.
Prince Harry came here about 4 years ago.
Yeah, they were happy.
On the 50th reign of Queen Elizabeth, he came to represent her in the Commonwealth countries, visited Belize. And so the British soldiers like it because it's a terrain that they do a lot of jungle training and warfare. And even American soldiers come here from time to time. And, they're Belizean that want to join the British Army also.
Oh. You can join the British Army?
Oh, yeah, it's a Commonwealth nation. If you go and join the American Army, you have to denounce it with this flag. You go and join the British Army, it's fine because you're a Commonwealth nation. Yeah, you have a Commonwealth passport.
I see.
It's a relationship with Guatemala, and from time to time, because Guatemala is big. They try to pull the Belize from time to time. They thought there's on some Guatemalan maps, even up to today, there are no Belize. This is a state of Guatemala. This is a part of Guatemala. Just like Belize country here, we have 6 states or 6 districts. Corazon, Orange Walk, Belize, Cayuga, Steinbeck, and Toledo district. Well, on the Guatemalan map, Belize is a state of Guatemala. There is no Belize country. It's a part of Guatemala. There are Guatemalan maps with that. They just talked in the Congress of Guatemala about 2 weeks ago if they're going to include Belize in their new territorial map, and they had to vote it against it.
Which is
because the OAS and the United Nations says no, Belize is a independent sovereign country. You need to respect its integrity. But we're talking about it. This thing is over 150 years old. From Guatemala got its independence of Spain in 1821. They started. This was not yesterday. But the thing is that we're thinking about and talking about going to the ICJ, the International Court of Justice. Take Guatemala to the ICJ and settle the matter there, what's wrong. We wouldn't have gotten independence and voted on at the United Nations if we didn't have a territory to govern and a government to govern over those territories. That had to be met for you to be an independent nation. You have to have a territory that is demarcated, 8,897 square miles, and you have to have a government that will govern over those people and territory. And when that was met and the British was satisfied that people have done it, they granted us independence. Some people had to fight for independence. You know.
Okay, do you have to pay taxes, like income tax here on your paycheck?
To the government.
Yeah.
But we don't have any obligation whatsoever to the British. It's just a relationship.
So what happens if you don't pay your tax? Are they just taking it out of your check?
Yeah, that is taken out.
Nothing's given back, that's it?
Yeah, at the end of the year they do an assessment and you can bring in deductions and you get back some money.
Do you file or do they just send it to
you file it. Okay. You have to file for it.
Did you have a Social Security they take out?
Right. We got Social Security for health and all.
So they developed that we're going to go ahead and charge taxes for those who are working.
Right.
And the business also, they don't pay taxes?
Business tax, yeah.
They do pay business tax.
Yeah. And then there is the GST, the General Sales Tax.
Agree to the UN law, like even the United States, we pay taxes.
They don't pay taxes to the Queen.
No, they pay.
We do.
We don't pay.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
Yeah. People don't know that, but we do. Yeah. We owe the Queen. Most people don't know
So
that.
the Queen may be involved with the United States also.
Yeah.
So we just can't figure our government out at all.
That's the way it is.
It's impossible. You hear so many
The
stories.
less you know, the better it is for them.
Yeah.
Like
That's the way it is.
You got
might as well
secrets.
just enjoy your life.
You're on a need to know basis and you need not to know. This is classified. This is all of your pay grade. You don't need to ask any more questions.
Just give us the money. If you don't, you're going to jail.
If you don't, we'll take it anyhow. So either you give us the money or you give us the money. What's the choice?
Either way.
Yeah. You give us or we'll take it. If we take it, we're going to take more. So best you give it. That's the way it's set up, man. You're screwed anyway. Anyway, you take it. When you give them the money, at least you get the choice to say how much you're going to give. But when they take it, exactly.
So go ahead, volunteer.
Yeah.
Pay my taxes.
What's your contribution? You can decide how much you want to be screwed. If we come, we will screw you and then we'll penalize you for screwing you. That's the way it's done.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Terrible.
you decide how you want to get it, man.
It's true.
It's either my way or my way. That's the way it goes.
And that's the free world.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just build the
You're
highway.
free to do whatever you want until I tell you what to do. That's the free world.
That's right. Well, you left enough to live on.
Oh, yeah.
To build or dream.
Their way to build the highway.
Portion of your earnings, and you can dispute it, but you're not going to win. You can try to keep as much. Like, you know, say you work for a millionaire.
Yeah.
And there are some in our country that are just millionaires. They have huge businesses. And then they say, okay, we're going to give you $8 an hour. We're going to give you $15 an hour, whatever you can go up the ladder. But you're going to stop at $17 an hour. This person may get $25 an hour. But they may start at $8 an hour. It takes 10 years to get to the highest. But they will never give you more than that, maybe overtime. Or they'll put you to salary with a pretty good income to live, and yet your neighbor could make 3 times that, and they don't have enough because you keep buying more. So then you're indebted to pay what you own, and they know it. They want you to just keep getting in debt.
Yeah, because you become dependent.
You have to show up for work if you want to keep your property. And then you're so locked in 10 years, and then when you get where you can go to retire, you're in trouble. If you still owe money on anything, you got to work till you pay it off, or sell it all. Maybe but it's
that way you never own anything, because whatever you have that is not paid for is not really yours.
No, it's
You're
not.
not paying for it. It's like rental. You don't really own it.
They'll take it back. You don't pay for it. You lose it. So it's up to you.
There are places in Belize City. There is a company named Quartz. It's a Caribbean company. The poor people that, in my opinion, that doesn't think well, they say it's a good company. It's an appliance store, like Home Depot or wherever. Yeah, you can go in there and $0 down, not even $1, $0 down, nothing, and you can walk out there with an entire apartment, appliances, furnishing, everything you need. You can get the sofa set, the stove, the fridge, the air condition. You can get exercise machine, everything, and you pay nothing down.
TV, computer,
everything you need that you can think about, right? Computer, everything, right? Might even throw in a motorcycle or a scooter for you, a cell phone, everything, right? And then you pay $80 a week, right? But guess what? For the next 6 years. And when people look at it, they say, oh, I can afford that. It's only $80. But then when you add up for how many weeks, you're realizing that you're paying 3 times as much for whatever you just had. And people don't think, and then they get themselves locked in, and then a year later they get sick or they lose their job or whatever, and then 6 months later the fridge stopped working, then the scooter break down and whatever, and then they take it back, or you end up paying for something that is not even working. You don't have it no more.
That's right.
Because the time that you're paying for this stuff is much longer than the lifetime of the stuff you had.
I know.
We have that. Be better off Belizean or
I think there are benefits in both corners.
Because they would be paying for everything if it was a queen.
If we were a British colony today, benefits would have been, we would have better infrastructure. Because we have better infrastructure, better bridge, better roads, better educational availability for training, doctors for someone go to college, medical school, better military equipment, all of those things will be there. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, on the other side, we will continue to be exploited. That's the point of being a colony. So the reef would be the way it is.
They would own all your good things.
Would be the way it is.
I mean, they would own all the...
They would just take whatever they want and don't care. Because the repercussion is not on them, it's on you. So, you hear about the golden rule. He that has the gold makes the rule. So, you don't have the gold, they have the gold. Right. So you just go with the flow and smile. That's it, yeah. So you would have had better you know, infrastructure, and you would have had benefits, but then what would be your cost? There's nothing
Your
free.
freedom.
Yeah,
Pretty
there is
much.
nothing free.
You have to give your mahogany trees over
Exactly.
to them.
So
you
your
have to give
forest
them.
would be cut out.
Yeah.
You would have no rainforest. You have over 3,000 square miles that is preservation. You know, our reef would not be intact because they
Who
do
decides
whatever
that?
they want.
Who decides that
The government decides that, but along with the government, because they want to organize stuff for money.
Yeah.
But what happens is that there's a lot of NGOs and a lot of stakeholders and activists in tourism and different sectors about, you know, nature, and they help balances out. There are so many people that is around the government that the government can do what they want.
Yeah.
Because those people, as soon as they make a phone call or something, those people make noise, and then those are the watchdog, and they would let the entire public know what's going on, and people would jump on the
So the
bandwagon.
people decide now.
The people decide, yeah.
Sovereign.
People, yeah, the people decide.
See, we don't decide as much in the United States.
Yeah.
We've given up our freedoms
Right.
and liberties for
A lot.
what
Right.
you're saying.
They say we do. Trump says we'll be the ones making the decisions. We'll see.
We've lost almost everything.
The one thing the politicians love, that they still listen to us here, they love the votes.
That's good.
They love your ex. So at the end of the day, enough people makes enough noise, they will listen to you.
Really.
And so if it's an issue that is affecting a large number of people, we get out there and
Jeff,
get
is this the road we took? This looks different. It would help everybody, the bus driver, the taxi, the visitor, the people living here. But they do have a way to have transportation everywhere.
Yeah.
But they're like, look, we're not gonna upgrade the roads. And I heard that when we went to Sargent. We drove there. It took 3 hours from Corzall. 3 hours driving. That is not far away. It should be about 45 minutes.
Right,
Two
exactly.
ferries.
Yeah.
But they don't. They're like, no, we're not going to do anything about the roads. Yeah, and we accept.
It's a part of the business depending on location, depending on the size of the place, yeah, and it also depends on the politician, area. The area representative for the area has to make noise and say this to be done.
Right.
That, you know, they won't get it done. So they do fix it. Like I say.
Yeah, and on Sargent, it's maybe 1,000 people, and they put a water treatment, and they were going to put a medical center, and they walked off the job. So they gave them $170,000 to do a medical center, and they dug the whole foundation. Last time we were there, they were digging it still. And then on Facebook, somebody said they all walked off the job, and when we were there, they put the medical center in a different building. So I don't know if they spent all the money or they kept the money. Who has the money? I don't know. That's a lot of money, $170,000 to do hard labor. And they're really had a picture of a very nice medical center. They showed it on Facebook. They don't have that. They didn't do it. Now what happens? Will the government say, where's the money? Did they spend the money?
Maybe they're going to work.
Who spent the money?
Maybe it's working.
No, they walked off the job. So we're done. Left the job.
How do you
Left
know
it right
that?
as it is.
How do you know?
Well, somebody can walk in and pick it up. So,
Yeah, you don't want to keep it
I have to ask. Did he have a windmill?
It would be on this side.
School, maybe. I think they homeschool.
Yeah, the homeschool.
Hey, little guy. This is what you'll see when you go get your teeth done.
I think that's a gecko. Gecko. You got a gecko in here?
He's fast, guy. He wants to get his teeth done too. He wants some golds. Reptilian.
Ship shaper. Are you a ship shaper?
He'll find his way out. Little buddy. End up taking him home with me if he gets in my backpack. It's my gold. And today is today 28th? 29th. Okay, so this is the 28th of April. Dr. David Friesen has put his gold on my top right there. Very nice, feels good. That is for a cavity. Feels a lot better. So come check him out here in just Orange Rock.
It's outside Orange Rock.
Outside of Orange Rock, BELIZE. Very good. Thank you. How's it feel? Different?
It feels like I'm in a bunch of stuff in my mouth. I probably won't be able to talk for a while.
Looks good.
Good. Good. They feel alright? Chopping down?
No, it won't be.
That just makes perfect. And check out the link in the description. She just drank like the line was like way up there. This is Tennessee mountain water with moringa, okay? And this is one way of feeding your pets. This is a wolf, actually. Moringa sop K produce. You can put it in their drink now. I don't suggest doing it like that because it is a bit like mud water and grassy for them. But if you do it in our tea bags, which are chemical-free tea bags, she or your animal, look at what she's getting into. She's sneaky. Wolf. If you click the link, you'll see us playing together, and I explain more on the clinical studies of pets and the interaction between animals, elderly, even children, how safe it is and effective. Immediately after she ate this, she went and took a pee, excreted, and it's kind of a detox in that sense. They don't feel beautiful. They don't think they look beautiful. They may be overweight, and they just want to feel good. Those are 3 top things. I said, but that 4th thing you need to add to change that attitude and outlook on your life is nutrition. And whole food superfoods, like I say, you could definitely find here. And because I specialize in superfoods. It's amazing, the one thing that we do not talk about here in the United States is superfoods. Let me come take you on a little journey over here, friends and family. You see this? This is dedicated to you and the hard work that you've done to support us at Plot Palm Trees Productions, the Moringa Kingdom, the King Moringa, and MoringaQueen.com, which is still in business, baby. And don't forget to ask about our full color service. Thank you. We value business. That's right. We're inside of me. Reading an excerpt from my ebook. You can get it directly through me, however you would, online, typing the most nutritional and most powerful nutritional health substance on planet Earth, Eric Jeffrey Authentic Plot. It's a Moringa King ebook, and you can kind of watch through this audio, I guess virtual video segment. You can flip to the very end of the ebook to read all of our testimonials, reviews, and real-life stories being spread around the world right now, as well as search our online Moringa playlist videos by typing in the Tree of Miracles playlist, Plot Palm Trees. And there you'll see an interview with Ian Jackley on IQCancer.com, live on Zen TV. And you can search online for both episodes, free future episodes, and get a hold of me on the toll-free number 855-841-9659. Ask about getting DVDs from Plot Palm Trees Productions, where real hope is still alive. Where real hope is still alive.
iPads and other devices are called tablets because they belong on tables. They are tested 20 centimeters away from that big guy that I showed you before. 20 centimeters away. They are not approved to be held in the laps of little children, although millions of kids are having them now in schools because the people involved in educational technology and those involved in public health research are not talking to one another. Because if they were, they would understand that you're giving children a two-way microwave radiating device, and if you must give them such a device for learning purposes, put it on airplane mode so that it's not sending and receiving signals as it does otherwise. Now, this is some new modeling, again, that we've developed with colleagues in Brazil, and we can share with you how we've done it. We first start out with the MRI and create the model with 1 millimeter voxels, and this is quite a bit of work goes into creating this, and here is what it looks like after a period of 6 minutes. And that's really not as bad as it might look, because you see the red area only gets partway through the eye of the adult, right? The one that we're really concerned about is this one with the young child. And this is a 3-year-old brain that we modeled. And you see that by the end of that 6-minute call, the peak radiation, yellow and red, is getting all the way into almost both eyes. And again, this is one call, and it's not going to kill anybody. It may not cause any biological effect whatsoever for 1 call or 2 calls, 3 calls. But the question is, what's the cumulative impact of this kind of exposure? How do we evaluate it? And I want to show you an example of some of the work that we are doing now that I'm releasing here for the first time. And this is a modeled microwave radiation dose of a 6-year-old with greater levels to the frontal and temporal lobes, eyes and cheek. And watch this here. Now, yellow, white, and red are the hottest, all right? And if you look carefully, you will see it's going into the eye, the nose. Do it again, just so you get to see it. And partly into the brainstem. Now, that's just showing you that there's going to be some exposure into that area of a young head. It doesn't tell you that there's any biological effect, right? Now, the next slide is going to show you something that might be of interest to students and faculty here. And that has to do with exposure to the reproductive organs. We call them the gonads. I think you say the testicles. And bone marrow. And look here at the radiation as it gets into the groin area. And that's just from having a mobile phone modeled into the pocket. And this, again, is based on a normalized SAR with a dipole antenna. Now, the breast. The breast is mostly fat, contains a lot of fluid. Things that contain fat and fluid cook faster in the microwave oven. Now, a cell phone can't cook anything, right? Mobile phones do not pop popcorn. That was a fraud. They don't make any heat that we know of, otherwise they wouldn't be permitted. But they do go through things that contain fat and fluid. And we are now working at Environmental Health Trust with scientists at the University of California, San Francisco, scientists at formerly the president of the American Cancer Society of California, because we are seeing women who keep cell phones in their bras. Has anyone seen a woman put a cell phone in her bra? Hands up, please. Please tell them you've heard now why they shouldn't do that. And here I want to show you our first case report from 2009, and we now have many more. This was a Chinese-American woman who used her cell phone 4 hours a day in her bra for 10 years while she was driving. Now, and you drive with a phone on your body. The phone is smart. It's going to go from one tower to another, and it's going to say, here I am, where are you, here I am. And it's going to be going to max power each time it moves from one cell tower to another. And there it was right next to her chest. And the tumors that developed right under the antenna of the phone. Unusual tumors. But in the meantime, people have a right to know how you can minimize exposure. And again, I think this information is available on our website, will be available on yours. Remember, if you have to give a phone to a child, put it on airplane mode. And think about this. That microwave oven, it works because there's a metal box around the microwave signal, and the signal pings all over the place. Next time you get into an elevator or a train for any length of time, put your phone on airplane mode. Otherwise, that signal is going all over the place, magnifying and coming back. Keep the mobile phone away from you when it's on and you are asleep. Now, it takes a village to do a lot of things. These are some of the people whose materials I've used today with their permission, and I can't read this list to you, but I want you to know that I feel really honored to be working with some of the most talented people in the world on this issue. And they have given me permission to share these materials with you. And I leave you with this thought from Albert Einstein. The world is not dangerous because of those who do harm, but because of those who look at it without doing anything. So, thank you.